Hello everyone. But wait, where am I? Where could my avatar be, you're wondering? What's this? Wait, is it gonna show up? Is it gonna show up? There we go. Look at that! There I am. There I am, with a little bit of lag, but I'm there. Oh my gosh, yeah, so this is, from, I'm gonna pull it up so I say it right. This is from, if I could find it in my tabs, there we go. It's from @hound3_VT on Twitter. Kind enough to have free customizable models available on Ko-Fi, and so here we are. This is me, at least for today. I don't know, I may kind of switch back and forth between this and the PNG model, just because that does actually like look more like what my character looks like. But yeah, for today, definitely we're using this model. Yeah, look at me, I'm so bouncy. Okay, yeah, and I switched to some Honkai Star Rail instead of Persona today because I was having technical difficulties with my Nintendo Switch, and I thought that I fixed the screen tearing, but I didn't, and it's still going on, even though it wasn't when I checked the other day. So we're just gonna go do some Honkai today because Genshin is updating. So when I last left off though, I did notice that there's these like Trailblaze missions, and I need to do them to be able to get like some of the materials that I need for leveling up my characters. So yeah, so this is what we're doing today. Just need to figure out where to go. Yes, take me there. Yes, there we go. Okay, perfect. Now I'm getting there. Okay. There we go. Okay. Navigation, everything is all set up good. Here we go. Don Hong's room? Is that where we're going? I always love coming in here. It's, you know, for no reason. Okay. Right, okay. There is a message. Something's wrong. We gotta go save the day again.
I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the law.
Okay, so this does take place after all of like the main quest stuff. That's good to know.
I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on this.
No, come with us. Come with us. We don't want to leave him behind. Yes, why not come with us for a change of scenery?
No thanks.
No! Come with us. Okay, but that's what he said last time too, and then he ended up coming with us anyway. So I have faith. I have hope. Okay. All right. Okay. I definitely have no bias with these characters. There's absolutely zero bias. I love them all equally, and clearly none of them more than others. Can we take like Welt and Himiko with us at least? Like, I have literally nothing against March 7th, but she is like my least favorite out of all of them. Hey Serenity, it's been good. How was your day? I actually I was out for a lot of today. I went to go see a movie with my family. It was a tiny little bit awkward for me because I used to work at that movie theater. So I was like, eyes averted, head down, like, no, don't look at me, this is awkward. So that was interesting, but the movie was good. I saw Godzilla. What have you been up to today, Serenity? No, take Welt with us. Take Welt with us. Even better. Himiko, yes, let's go. Let's do it. Absolutely. Let's do it. That's enough talking. Let's go. Let's go get Himiko. Actually, before we do that, is there extra dialogue if I... He's not in here. I was so sure I was going to get extra Don Hung dialogue. Collect? I'll collect stuff. I love collecting things. I actually do. I love collecting trinkets. It's literally like my favorite thing. You want to see you're just working all day? Work is no fun. Unfortunately, it's got to be done though. And you know what? You powered through, and I hope your work day is done. I hope you get to relax now. But I definitely recommend the Godzilla movie. I liked it a lot. It was very different than like, I guess like the Western Godzillas and like that whole franchise that we have, that it's very like, I don't know, like just like monster kind of stuff where it's really just action fighting monsters. This one was very story driven and I liked it. I shed a tear actually. I genuinely shed a tear while I was watching it. So so I very much did enjoy it. Yeah, I think the majority of my family really enjoyed it. My mom was like so on it. She wasn't really expecting that much story though anyway, so I think like it's just not what she was expecting, but like I mean, I really enjoyed it. I thought all the acting and story were really good. And actually the my sibling looked it up after the fact. The main character actually did like a lot of voice acting for Studio Ghibli films, and I love those. So we didn't understand, like, recognize his voice or anything, but apparently I've seen a lot of things that he's been in. Oh my gosh, stop asking me to navigate, game. Wait, return to Battle Ball. Yeah, just teleport. What? Because it's not going to teleport me nearby? Oh my gosh, please, game, don't make me navigate. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. Put it on the need to see list? Absolutely, I definitely recommend. And next on my list to go and see is Boy and the Heron, which is the new Studio Ghibli movie. I don't know if you've ever seen any Studio Ghibli stuff. I definitely recommend all that too, which is just they're emotional. They hit hard. I don't know, just like all of them. And it's like, oh, it's her special outfit. Okay, I was like, what's going on here? I forgot she has a skin already. But like all the Ghibli movies, like Miyazaki, he directs most of them and he just won't retire. And he came back and now he made Boy and the Heron, and yeah, it seems really good. I know my sister saw it and my sibling and I are gonna go see it soon, but it's back at we're probably going back to the same theater where I used to work, and I'm again gonna have to be like, eyes down, don't notice me, don't do it, don't look at me. Oh my gosh, yeah, I feel bad 'cause I like had worked there until like, you know, fairly recently, and so then I was like, I'm gonna leave. But it's like, it's still like my local theater. It's still my local theater, so where else am I gonna go for movies? There's an unofficial Studio Ghibli cookbook. Actually, that's so cool though. That's actually really love that, because the food in anime in general usually looks like absolutely delicious, but I feel like Studio Ghibli really excels at that. I'm just thinking like the food from Ponyo looks so good. I know that Ponyo herself is just like obsessed with the ham, but like in general the food from that movie like really just looks so good. So if I cooked, I would be so down for a Studio Ghibli cookbook. The most I can do is like instant ramen or like grilled cheese. An egg. I'm good at eggs. I can scramble an egg. I can fry an egg. I can saute some spinach. That's about it. That's the extent of my cooking. But hey, maybe if I had a cookbook for Ghibli foods, maybe I would, maybe I would make some. Maybe I actually cook. Wait, I only know the Genshin Impact buttons. I don't know any of the shortcut buttons. There's my team setup. I literally just want to change my team and I don't know the buttons. I can do all the judgments here. Yeah, no, I do want to get better at cooking. I just, like, don't. It's, like, that's a weird statement. Because it's, like, I don't know. It's, like, I don't have enough hours in my day as is. And I'm, like, at a place in my life where, like, I don't need to cook myself the fanciest stuff. But I honestly, I should. For then, when I get to the point of needing to do that, that would make sense. And yet, here I am, unable to cook. I can bake, like, a mean brownie, Like, back in my day, I used to do brownies a lot. I would, like, throw in, like, nuts and like, extra, like, chocolate chips on a whim, also. They would be, like, nice and fudgy brownies. That's, like, my one flex, I guess. Do I have enough stuff to level this up? But yeah, I was only ever really into baking and not cooking. That's the other one, cooking. You love baking, you make all kinds of cakes, breads, cookies. Oh my gosh, what is your favorite bread to make? Because I am a bread enjoyer. I don't know if that's, like, I don't know, I feel like this is like a weird thing, but gosh darn it, do I ever love a piece of bread. Like, I know people who just, like, don't like bread, and it's, like, I understand if you're, like, I don't know, like, gluten-free or something, and, like, so you can't, like, have bread, like, totally fine. But if you can eat bread and you just, like, objectively don't like bread, like, that's just weird, right? That's weird. And I have, like, a really close friend. Right, who doesn't like bread, and I was like, girl, what are you doing that you don't like bread? It's literally, I don't even know what it is. It's just carbs, and I love carbs. Focaccia, absolutely based taste. I am a focaccia enjoyer. I don't know if this is, like, this is count. I just, like, really like, I like Italian bread a lot. That's, like, is that, like, kind of unspecific? I feel like you go to the supermarket and you just, like, get Italian bread. Like, that's kind of, that's probably my favorite. Like, I don't know. It just hits different for me. If you, like, put it in, like, the toaster oven or something, you, like, get it nice and toasty, right? You get it nice and toasty, you butter it just like that, just, like, as toast. Like, you literally don't even need anything else. And it's delicious. That's my take. That's my take of the day. I don't know if that's a hot take, but it's my take. I can't make enough. No, I only need 2. What about this? I'm gonna make 1. Make enough of this? Oh. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to level that up enough. I might just put on the other one then. But yeah, I don't think I've ever made bread myself, but my sibling has. My sibling's made bread, and it's always delicious. I think they've actually made focaccia before. They've made, like, pretzel bread also. That one was another standout. That one was good. I love it when my sibling, like, bakes for me and cooks for me. Like, I make them do it a lot. Like, there are things that, like, I could do it myself. However, you know how sometimes food just tastes better when someone else makes it for you? That's why. That is why. Like, I think just, like, last night, I was like, oh, I really want a hash brown. And so I went to my sibling and I was like, hey, you want to make me a hash brown? But it's fine, because, like, we'll be hanging out in the evening anyway, and so we were just together, and so it was like, you wanna just make me a hash brown while we're figuring out our little snacks for the evening? And then they did. So shout out to them. Shout out to them for that. Okay, all right, here we go. Now we can advance and no, switch. There we go. Now we can advance in the story. Okay. That seems good. Hopefully. Okay. Perfect. All right, enable this, and then now we're good to go.
Don't let me down.
Hello? Okay, there we go. It'd be a bit hard to do. It's mostly timing and knowing when the dough is needed enough. Oh, yeah, that's the thing that I feel like I would not want to do, is kneading it, because, like, I would just get bored. I would get bored and tired. I'd be like, all right, that's enough of that. I'd be like, that's good. So I'd be like, I'm done. I'm good. That's enough of that. But hey, shout out to my sibling, because they did it, and then I got delicious bread out of it. Yeah, no, for sure though, for sure. There's some skill involved in it. I mean, like, people are just like bakers. Like, that's like a whole entire profession. So, like, yeah, there's definitely need to have some know-how. My sibling, honestly, is kind of cracked when it comes to like all this like cooking stuff, because they'll just like, and baking too, but also sometimes they're like silly goofy and they just want to like completely improvise the entire recipe, and it's like, can we like not do that? There was one time somewhat recently that they like, I think it was mug cakes. It was mug cakes, and they didn't really fully remember the recipe. Convinced that they did though, can absolutely full faith in themselves, right? So they make a mug cake for me, and they make a mug cake for themselves. They did not turn out good. They were interesting, to say the least. I don't know that they qualified as cake. They were like class of its own, but hey, we ate some of it before giving up. Yeah. Good times, good times. This is why I like love my sibling, love what they make, but also like, use a recipe. When they use a recipe, they're good. When they use a recipe, full faith in them. Full faith in them in that case.
Person over there. That doesn't look like a silver all in black. Surely
What even is an IPC? What does that even mean? What does that mean? Me when I don't know the lore of the world. Oh, good. He also doesn't know. Me when I'm just on the same page as the protagonist. But yeah, I gotta give my sibling, because they definitely do, give my sibling credit, because they definitely do more, like, way more cooking than I do, entirely. Life stuff? Yeah, no worries. If you don't, make it back, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you.
What are the IPC doing on Eurilla 6?
That's the question, March.
Only one way to find out.
Literally, not only did they literally could have just named her March. March 7th is crazy. March 7th is actually crazy. This animation, though, gorgeous.
Terrestrial Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
So what a crazy question. Are you, like, keeping international peace, or did you just want to dress up today? Insane question. Not good vibes. I don't like it. We should run right now.
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns.
That's literally insane. We literally just walked up to him and went, "Hey, how you doing? Are you IPC? You IPC? Yeah?
Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way.
Is that Sela or is that Braun? Branya. Right? Those are their names? Those are their names. That was definitely one of them. I'm just not sure which. I think it... Maybe it's not, though. I probably fully incorrect. I was fully incorrect in Topaz.
I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Terrestrial Peace Corporation.
Hey.
I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment.
Hey, how you doing?
Forgive my colleague.
I
People scales
love this. The white over and right on...
Don't take it to heart.
she's ready for Christmas. She's ready for Christmas, actually. I mean, like, I love it as just, like, a general thing, but, like,
We're not looking for more.
she's ready for Christmas.
Oh,
Just saying.
we should
I'm not ready. I'm not ready for Christmas. I have to wrap gifts. I have to wrap a bunch of gifts.
Express.
I'm not ready. No, wait. Christmas is like 5 days away. Me with my unwrapped gifts.
No kidding. I could tell you
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna wrap them. It's gonna be fine.
Expect to run into too
It's a little much. Happy Easter!
thing.
Easter! We're not there yet.
Out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention.
We're still on Christmas. We're not even at Christmas yet. You're like, oh, are you a time traveler? Macho's a time traveler. You heard it here first, folks. Like, that's crazy, actually. Happy Easter to you too, Macho from the future. That's crazy. I believe you. I believe you.
I never imagined I'd run into living legends.
The eggs may be a bit rotten when found then. Yeah, I think you hid them just like a little bit too early. Like just like a few months too early. Just like just a few, you know? Well, actually, you know, it depends. If Easter's in March. If Easter's in March, you're not too far off. That's 3 months. If it's April.
One side of the galaxy to the other. Going
If it's April, I don't know what to tell you. But if it's March, you're good. If it's March, that's March 7th. Maybe you are correct. Maybe it is Easter, actually. Maybe I'm incorrect.
The crisis.
Maybe everyone is wrong, but you.
IPC.
B can't smell will be fine. Yeah, I'll be good. You just gotta worry about everyone else.
I have to agree.
I'll manage. I'm just so strong anyway. I would simply survive the sulfuric smell of rotten eggs. It's everyone else that I'm worried about. Such deep care for my community. I'm very, very worried about those rotten eggs. You know, I hope you have a map. We can go and collect the eggs before they rot. Actually,
City with us?
just
No planes are
mix up
easier than you
traditions.
here.
Give anyone who needed to do last minute gift shopping, they have more time now because we'll go and do an egg hunt. Or just tell people those are their gifts.
A little longer.
Tell people you're like,
Who knows?
you're just like making it fun
Celebrations.
and you're not just giving them gifts.
Here's my contact.
They gotta go and hunt for them and then they find the eggs and then those are their gifts.
I'd be happy.
Right? I think that's a good I think it's a good plan. Who wouldn't like a nice colorful little trinket? And by trinket I mean egg. And then only they will have to deal with the rotting. So then, you know, this is damage control. I am so generous. I know. See, that's what I'm even saying. I'm saying gift them. That's so generous. What did you buy for gifts? Simply my sibling is on the other side of this wall, so I'm not gonna say what I got them because I don't want them to hear because I hinted at something
This is huge.
and it got a little tiny bit spoiled. I kind of recovered, but it got a tiny little bit spoiled. Okay, supposedly my parents can't hear me when I'm streaming.
Come on, let's head in.
Parents, if you hear me, turn your ears off because I'm about to say what your gifts are. We got my mom. We being my siblings and I, like we
Wow. There
we go in on gifts together. So we got my mom some tea. I don't know if we ended up getting her a mug too, but we did get her some tea. We like ordered it like special, so it's like a nice fancy relaxing blends. And what else? My dad. What? Oh. I got him a shirt for my college cuz like he wanted that. So like that's what I got him. So that's not too exciting. But I also didn't have to put in too much thought for that one cuz he was straight up like this is what I want. Don't get me anything too complex. I just want like a nice simple shirt. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, makes it easy for me. Makes my life easier. What else? Oh, and then my sister, I got her. I'm gonna remember. Hang on. Oh. I got her. It's like a little like card game, board game type thing based on a horror movie. And you have to like, it's called like Final Girl. I'm not much into horror, but she is, and it's like Final Girl, so it's like you have to survive the horror movie. It seemed fun, and it's just like a one-player thing, so it's good if she's ever just like alone in her apartment. Yeah, got lots of. Yeah, there's two. I'm the youngest. I'm the baby. Okay, I'm a little. You know that Kirby meme where he's like pointing at the board and going, "I'm baby." Literally me on a daily basis. I'm the youngest. I've been told I don't have youngest sibling energy, but I am in fact the youngest sibling. So, you know, do with that what you will. Do with that what you will. I mean, hey, youngest siblings, I think one of the things that people usually say is like they need attention. And like literally here I am on stream getting attention. So, you know, maybe no one really knows me. Maybe everyone is just wrong and I do have youngest sibling energy. But supposedly I don't. I don't know. Yeah, I can't say. Maybe I whisper to the microphone what I got. Well, actually, no, I can tell you one thing that I got for my sibling, because they already know this one. So if they hear this one, it's fine. Because this they sent to me and my sister. So it's like, it's fine. But it's a vinyl, because they have a record player. They're like really into vinyls and stuff. So I got them a vinyl. It's the artist Sophie. It's like electronic-y kind of music, I think. So I literally forgot that this character exists all the time. That's crazy. But that's what I got them, and it has posters, and it's like a fun color and everything. So yeah. That's one of the things. I have gifts that, again, I'm not going to say. Maybe I'll talk about it after the fact, but I don't want them to hear because they're just on the other side of this wall, because our rooms are like a wall apart. Yeah, closest younger sibling energy. Yeah, like, listen, I'm just saying. I was always like, I don't know why I don't really, like, everyone told me that too. It's because, okay, somehow I have like 0 friends who are youngest siblings. Like, none of them. They're all either only children or the oldest, and then like 2 of them are like middle children, which is kind of crazy. Like, I have zero friends who are also youngest siblings. So like, I think that they maybe are like biased because they just like have issues with their younger siblings, and like them being the oldest is like, you don't seem like a youngest sibling, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, I wasn't really like babied or anything as a kid, right? However, it's like a little bit. It's like I was still the youngest. It was like a little bit. Well, I don't know. People are crazy. People be wildin'. You got 0 friends. That is not what I said, and you know it. That is not what I said, and you know it. You know it, Macho. It's okay. It's not coping, okay? It's not coping. I swear I have friends. No, but for real. I do. Just none of them are the youngest. Not a single one. I don't. It's just like, statistically, how does that even happen? Like, my high school friend group and my college friend group. Even, hold on. Let me do a quick. Okay, when I was in elementary school, one of the other girls was a youngest of 2. I'm youngest of 3. It's close enough. But that was like the only friend, like, or like close friend. Like, I think I know other people who are youngest siblings. Maybe. But yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. You'll find some. One decade is crazy. I'm so sorry. My mic keeps peaking when I laugh. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully I didn't blow anyone's eardrums out. It's still doing it. It's still doing that. My bad if I blow everyone's eardrums out. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out the proper mic levels. One of them. 1 decade, as you say. Which is true, I am an immortal being. This is the real reason. I gotta keep everyone at arm's length, because I'm just, like, eternal. So sad. So sad for me. True story. True story. No, don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Pretty woman. No. Okay, this is fine. It's okay. It's fine. We're good. We're good. You know what? I do have lots of friends. They're all fictional. They all exist inside of games and anime. Woo!
Alright, Rania?
So if you're immortal, can you sting without dying? I can. In fact, yes. I'm super special like that.
See you two again. Welcome back to Bellabog. I planned
Yeah.
a special
It's true. It's true. I'm definitely not making that up. I'm definitely not making it up. I'm a verifiable immortal bee girl. Anyone who says otherwise is lying.
To tell the truth,
Don't be lied to. Don't be led astray.
think about this.
My word is the true one. I know you believe me. I know. It's okay. I know you do. Yeah, I'm just an extra special bee.
I'm sure you've heard pieces of Bellabog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago.
How's your day going though, Macho? How is it? I know it must be hard not being an immortal being, but I hope your day was good regardless.
And weren't passed down to the
You're no bee, you imposter. I am! I'm a special bee!
has shared with me the story of the Stellaron
I'm special!
Amarillo 6.
I'm special!
Outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster.
I am.
Chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors.
I think it's okay. It's okay if you need to cope with how special I am.
They departed.
It's okay. It's my special little boy syndrome. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry.
To leave.
Wait till the lore video comes out, okay? Just wait for that. Just wait for the lore video. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy time.
Aid them against the coming disaster. It was
I have a whole thing planned.
its immense walls.
You're gonna see I'm in fact the most bee that ever has been. Yeah, that works. We'll go with that one.
Story.
The lore video gonna be, yeah. Listen, my lore is crazy. I literally have things planned for so far in the future.
Afraid so.
They're just like small little ideas. Whenever I get an idea, it just like sits on the little couch in my mind and chats with my other ideas. I'm a writer, right? Which naturally means I have like 85 million ideas that either get one chapter written or never started. So all my ideas, they all just hang out together. There's like a little lounge for them in my brain. They just chat. They have some coffee. Yeah.
Than a century
Yeah, notebook of lore. It's all just in my head, honestly. I actually
six and the rest of the
had like been working on a video when I did like my little mini debut back in November. It was like the very beginning of November. And I didn't finish it because I was really busy at the time. Like when I had started it, I wasn't too busy, and then classes really like amped up and stuff, and so I didn't have time to finish it before I debuted. So it didn't. So I was like, okay. Okay, it's whatever. I'm gonna hold off. I'll make it
astronomical.
when I do like my full debut, which is when I get like a custom live 2D model, I'm hoping to do that 2024.
Has warned me
Fingers crossed.
were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ
Fingers crossed, hopefully. I don't know when. I'm hoping to do it by like, what's halfway through the year? June? Is June the 6th month? It is. Yeah, that's how numbers work. That's how months work. So probably by then. Yeah. GBV is cool enough for now. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's just it was free on Twitter. It's hound3_VT. He's linked. I linked his Twitter in both my my Twitch and my YouTube. So yeah, go and check out his page because super cool of him. I think he did this as like a little like December Christmassy kind of gift. He made like 4 different customizable free models.
Astral Express for help.
It's very cool. And here I am.
Persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation.
Yeah, like the hair, the clothes,
Seeds it.
the whole clothes. Wait, hold up 1 sec. Let's do something. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Look, there I am. You can see more of the outfit. It's not much. It's pretty small. See, there's not much more to see. Maybe the little like steppies and everything. There we go. That's about it. That's about it. Might need to get myself a clown nose. I could literally just pin one to the model, I think. The only thing,
Have no fear, Bronze.
my only thing, I'm so like illiterate with technology. What's the word for being illiterate with technology? Because that's me, right? And so I'm playing around with Live 2D. I know you can set hotkeys.
Thank you
I know
so much,
this.
both of you.
I tried it.
Sorry for dragging you
It
into
didn't
trouble.
work. How do they work?
Out looking for towpaths. I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation.
A vegetable?
And stay safe.
For being illiterate with technology? That is definitely not what that is. That is definitely not what that is. That is so not it. That is definitely not it.
Oh, hey! I just remembered. Topaz gave
It's
me
okay. It's called being an old man. That's what it is. No offense to, I guess, any old man that is good with technology, but I'm stereotyping you. Sorry. Sorry. My bad. But yeah, that's me. So I have no clue. I literally wasn't even sure about using this model yet today because I'm not familiar with VTube Studio. I think that's what. Yeah, VTube Studio. That is in fact what the program is called, and I'm simply not familiar with it, like in the slightest.
She's at the museum. Let's get
Grandma B, tell me about literally. Okay, listen. Weird thing, right? I somehow got designated as like tech support for years. I think it's because I did like tech crew a lot when I was in high school. Like I was doing that for like a morning announcement show that we had, and so because of that, because I could press a button and switch what displayed on the green screen, it was suddenly, oh honey, you know technology. You operated a camera once, you're good. You know how to do all technology things ever, forever and ever. And I was like, I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean me? Huh? Okay, but then my sibling started studying film, and so then they knew about cameras and they knew about like film equipment. And now at least with our grandparents, it's just like they just know how to do like all tech stuff. Honestly, I think they are better at it than I am. I don't think I'm that good at it. I know how to work a phone, which is like, what does that say about me? I guess that I'm like, oh yeah, I can tell you how to operate a phone. I can do that much. But yeah, tech support in general, I'm a grandpa, so why would you ask me? Why would you have me do that? Do I know how to use the internet? Next question. Next question. I mean, I can do a search. On occasion, I'll surprise myself. I'll find something that I didn't think I was going to be able to find. There was a book that my sister and I were like talking about or something. I don't remember why. Whatever, that we brought it up. And I think we were just reminiscing about books we'd read when we were kids. And we couldn't remember the name of this one. And I fully just like looked up like, I don't know, just like the most random. I like typed in a description of the cover and like what year it was from. And I somehow found the right book like right away. And if you ask me to like look something up, you got a 50-50 shot of me finding it. It's iffy. It's iffy. I'm not great at searching for stuff, to be honest. But like in using the internet, do I know how like Wi-Fi works and stuff? No way. I'm like, I'm not good. I'm honestly not good. I know how to like work with the settings on the phone, right? Like that's what I've got. If I need to troubleshoot anything, I do have to turn to Google though. I mean I could search stuff. I got that. But it's weird because a lot of the time people still like look to me, they'll be like, oh, how do you do this thing? How do you do this thing? And I'm like, give me a minute. And so I'll look it up I'll look it up.
The arrangement?
Just on the internet. Just a casual Google search. And you, like, I don't, I'm a visual learner. I gotta watch a video, and then I'm good. And then I just tell them to do that, and it works. And it's like, I didn't do anything. I just looked up a video. I fully just looked up a video. It wasn't, like, don't praise me. Don't look to me for stuff, because I just looked up a video and got my answer there. So, that's about the extent of what I could do.
Understand that debt collection
I feel like
is part of my job.
I'm not
I've dealt with cases
gonna want to do that. You know what? I will do that. No.
I appreciate each
See, I've been trolled by a chat before. I don't know that I don't know that I trust chat enough. I'll look it up. I'm not literally going to incognito mode. Blue waffles. I fear. That's insane that you would have me look that up. You're a silly goose for that one. It's not even that I'm like gullible. I just don't know anything because I'm like not on the internet. I'm like barely on social media. I'm like not on the internet. So I'm just like, I am standing man emoji, okay? That's me. But that's crazy. See, I didn't get any pictures though because I just looked it up on my phone in like incognito mode. So I didn't even get any. So all I got is some helpful information. You're just teaching me. That's so kind of you. How kind. Thank you.
I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep
That's crazy though. See, chat loves to troll all the time.
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their...
Can't wait to have a fan name for you guys. Like,
when you think about it.
poll soon. I'm waiting to see if I get any more submissions for names. Teaching services are 2,000 USD. Okay, so you were definitely trolling then. No teaching going on. It was just trolling. Trolling is free. I know this because the payment you got is seeing me confused, seeing me look stuff up. So sorry. Hope that's good payment for you, because that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting.
This little guy is on display.
I will send you no teaching services occurred. It's okay. I know you're a little confused. I know. It's okay. It's all right. Not everyone can be as smart as the bee. It's okay. It's all right. But you control, and you did that, so that's good. That's okay. You're good. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the
Sorry. Actually, beehives don't receive mail anyway, so
always take the welfare
yeah.
of Belobog into
It's okay. It's okay.
Otherwise, we'd be no different
I know.
from Legion.
I know you'd love to. I know you'd love to send mail to the hive, but just can't.
But Branya,
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll
Do they take that trip? No.
But to answer your question directly,
None at all.
take a miracle.
The bee is unreachable.
No matter what obstacles I encounter.
The bee is unreachable in every way, honestly. Bee is like up here. Everyone else like down here. It's because I fly.
Waste too much energy on
It's okay. My wings are under my oversized sweater right now. True story.
Oh, looks
It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. Trolling's free. Trolling's free.
I should probably take this.
And you trolled me. It's okay. It's alright. It's a little bit of troll's good for the soul, right? It rhymes, so it's true. This is actually the metric for everything, is if it rhymes, it's true. So if it doesn't rhyme, I don't know what to tell you. It's just not true if it doesn't rhyme.
I guess Miss Topaz is
Okay.
doing her
It's water time. I'm taking a sip of water. I'm dehydrated.
is concerned. I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy. All these vested interests. So hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Wait,
Time for me to pay for my crime. I'm just a bee. I'm just a girl song, but I'm just a bee. I am. It's crazy that you would try to frame me. It's crazy that you would try to get stuff out of me. I think if anything, you're gonna be the one. You're gonna be the one who's gonna have to pay for your crimes because trolling's free. Your reward is me looking stuff up, is me being confused, but at the end of the day, they're gonna come and take you away. You hide. You gotta hide. It's okay. It's alright. I won't tell them. I'm benevolent. I won't tell them where you are. Oh, officer, that way, up. I can't really point up, but like up there, that way. The reward is your credit card info. Bees don't have credit cards. I'm starting to think that you don't really know like anything about bees. Which is okay. It's alright. Because, what was it? Teaching TV services are $2,000? Should I teach you about bees? Cause, I think it's gonna be like 2,000 for each fact. So, you might want to consider carefully. Cause it's 2,000 per fact. That's the rate of the teaching services. So yeah, but you already got, I'll give you the freebie. Bees don't have credit cards, okay? Okay? That's your freebie. That's your free trial. You know, if you want any more bee facts, you know the going rate. You know it. Be careful, okay? These scammers, they're gonna get you, but I'm not a scammer. I'm gonna keep you safe, alright? But you gotta be careful, because I do charge for bee facts. You will give me 1 copy of the Bee movie per fact. I think that was honestly, and I should have seen this coming, but the most unexpected part of choosing Bee, like as the base kind of idea for my character, is how much the Bee movie is referenced. Once per week, the Bee movie gets referenced, I swear. And it's like, such like a pop culture moment for sure. I was not expecting that. I just thank goodness for the internet at large, and also just like my one of my 7th grade teachers showing us that movie, because otherwise I would just I wouldn't even know. Just crazy. And everyone would be on here, would be referencing the Bee movie, and I would have no idea. Little did how old was I in 7th grade? I don't know, like 12-year-old honey know. Little did 12-year-old honey know that was actually the most important learning experience I would have in all of middle school. Little did I know that was the most important thing I'd learned in all of middle school, was the Bee movie. Because now it's referenced all the time. It's such an integral part of my life now, apparently. How many Bee characters do I know? Like, how many, like, Bee VTubers? Or just, like, in the wider sphere of media, how many characters are bees? Because I've actually seen quite a few Beetubers, if you will. I've seen quite a few Beetubers. There's quite a few of them. Bee characters? There was, like, movie, anime, etc. There was a Disney Junior show about bees. I swear there was. I'm gonna look that up. Wait, hold on. Because I remember that there was that show, right? And there was, like, a spider in it. And I was scared of it for a little bit. Like, because at that point, I was, like, deathly afraid of, like, spiders just, like, in general. So it was, like, show me, like, anything. The Hive. They're all bees. The Hive from Disney Junior. They're all bees. But there was, like, I'm pretty sure it was that show that there was a spider. And I was, like, afraid of all spiders, pretty much. And so you showed me even a little cute animated little spider. And I was like, I was like, get that away from me. Now, I'm better. I can, like, squish little spiders. I can see cute spider kind of stuff, but, like, don't show me a big spider. I'll still freak the heck out. But from, like, movies and anime, honestly, that's about it. It's just Bee movie and that Disney Junior show called The Hive. I have nothing else.
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. If you try to make me go to Australia,
Talking to
I'm going. I'm leaving. Not here. Like, leaving to a safe place, okay?
start showing some
Leaving to a safe place. Just to be clear. Just to be clear.
I can't let
I go safe. I would be safe from all the spiders. I would so totally, absolutely visit Australia, or even if you want to live there one day, if it weren't
You're even lower
for the wildlife.
I thought.
If it weren't for these absolutely heinous stories I've heard of giant spiders. And I don't know, other stuff too, but like giant spiders.
before they finally hired me. What right do you
I
deadbeats
don't
have to
want
criticize
that.
me?
No thank you. No thank you. Do spiders eat bees? I don't want to look that up because I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see anything. Because I swear, anytime you look up like an insect fact, it like likes to show you images too. Which is like why I never look up anything about spiders ever at all ever is because they will show me pictures and I don't want that. I don't need that in my life. I do not. Otherwise, I'd go there. I don't even want to visit though, really, because my greatest fear, I think, right? My greatest fear would be I would go to Australia, right? I'd go, I'd have a good time, whatever. I would like get back home. I would open my luggage and like a giant ass spider would be in there. That's my fear. That's what I'd be afraid of. What if I bring it back with me? Then what? Then what am I gonna do? I don't.
Its desire to control the heavens, an unreal exception.
Then what? Then what? Then I'd cry, honestly. Cause like, oh my gosh, ooh, okay. One thing, the like only bug that I hate maybe more than spiders,
Too late to repent.
right? Which is, I know it's technically an arachnid. Those spiders are technically arachnids. Give him a hat and name him Jeff. But
You
now,
chose the wrong enemy.
now I feel bad for hypothetical Jeff because I'd probably squish him. I would throw a book at Jeff, okay? If Jeff sneaks home in my luggage, if this hypothetical spider named Jeff, if he sneaks home in my luggage,
Truth of life and death, revealed in
that's
an
it.
instant.
That's the end of the line. That is, Stinger's coming out, you know? I'm sorry, Jeff. Have a funeral for him. Give him a nice eulogy. I'll bury him with the hat, but like I'm throwing books first, asking questions later, and one of them is gonna land on Jeff. Other shoes too. I'd be worried about the shoes though. I feel like it'd be easy. Jeff has 2 kids and a wife. Oh, why would Jeff leave then? Why did Jeff leave Australia? Jeff abandoned his family anyway, when you really think about it. If Jeff snuck home in my luggage, he's already abandoned his family. So it's karmic retribution. It's a true story. It's definitely that would be it. That would be it.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
His wife is the one with a bee when she. Jeff should just avoid bees then. Clearly, Jeff should really avoid bees. Like, listen. Clearly, I'm not the bee that got with his wife. Okay. Clearly, that family has problems. Anyway, I'm just saying. If I think get the kids out of there, man. Yeah, the kids need a more stable home life. I don't know. I feel bad for the kids, maybe. I don't know. I feel bad for the kids then. Poor Jeff, though. I mean, if he like, I don't know. I'm trying to think if Jeff could save himself. So you adopt the kid spiders? I didn't say that. I didn't say I'd adopt them. Listen, I don't think I'd be. Honestly, that seems cruel. If I killed Jeff and then took in his spider children, that seems cruel. That's like villain arc stuff, okay? That's like villain. There's literally a book that I read. It was the Cruel Prince series. I'm really looking at it like on my bookshelf right now because I'm home, so I have like all my old books here and stuff. Right? And, like, the villain, like, low-key did that. He, like, killed the protagonist's parents and then took in the kids that, like, weren't his. But, like, the wife, the, like, okay, the mom was, like, his ex-wife or something, but then he killed her and her new husband and took in the kids. He was, like, one of the villains in it anyway. So, like, that's villain stuff. I'm just a cute little bee. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, so I don't think that the kid should come with me. But yeah, I'm sorry, Jeff. If Jeff quickly enough goes, hey, I'm going through a tough time, maybe we could talk something out. Maybe I could get him a ticket back to Australia. But, like, if he jumps out, surprises me in my luggage, I'm sorry. Jeff's clearly running from something, and I'm not going to be a part of that, okay? No, I can switch him. Okay. Team compositions. Okay, that'll work. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I don't think that the kid spiders will be safe with me, though, so we should probably keep them away. Alright, one spider that I wouldn't kill is Lucas the spider. It was like a little web series thing. I think the guy who did it, like, worked at Pixar or something. And, like, that was cute. That was like it was like a little, like, web series on YouTube. Go look up Lucas the Spider. It's after this. Cause there's, like, a whole bunch of them to binge watch. But he's cute. He's just a little guy. He has, like, a friend who's a fly. So I feel like I would trust him. And he's just a little kid. Lucas the Spider is safe with me, okay? Okay, he's just a little animated spider guy. Well,
Hello, miss.
Lucas didn't jump out and scare me. Just saying. Lucas and I are chill. Jeff snuck home in my luggage. That's not cool.
Maybe I should.
Jeff and I have beef, okay? If Jeff follows me home from Australia, then we have beef. Lucas and I are fine. This is how it works. It's perfectly logical.
Such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation.
I would never, okay? I would never. Listen.
Point, huh?
Listen.
I like your style. You're real 06.
I would never. That's my defense.
Anyway, it refers to the planet.
That's my defense. Listen, I'm never gonna do a drunk stream. I don't drink, so I definitely didn't do that. Unless I got, like, drunk on honey. Is that a thing? If I'm a bee, do you think that's a thing?
Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy.
These are the yandere of the insect world. Disagree. I think that would be spiders. They literally, like, catch things in their web and, like wrap them up and everything, and like little cocoons and whatever, and they just eat them. So, I feel like, yeah, I really do. I think spiders are more yandere than bees, which is, yeah, no, that's definitely. Bees, like, don't hurt you unless you hurt them, right? And then, like, they sting. That's it. Spiders, I feel like they got a lot more going on in terms of the yandere department. What trope would bees be? I'm trying to think of all the Dere types. Bees?
700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the
I want to say maybe Tsundere is the other, like, obvious, like, Dere trope, I think, that, like, most people would think of. I think there's, like, Hime Dere, which are, like, the princess types. Maybe that, since there's, like, queen bees. Maybe that. I feel like Hime Dere could work. Kundere, listen, I literally watched a whole video so I would know all the deres, but don't think that I remember them all.
I'll convince
We're gonna look up, I'm looking up right now, kundere.
me as a long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where
kudere,
these automatons are buried.
Okay, so I got kudere, which is a Japanese term for a character who appears to not have emotions. I mean, like,
As the survival of civilization
wait, okay.
macro level.
Cause okay, the first thing that comes up is KUU. Nothing's really coming up for KUN.
Their future is
Let me
already
look. I'm doing a deep search. I'm doing a
All I
deep
can do
search.
is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
Okay, alright.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Unless you want to provide a definition of kundere.
Not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range. But my
Oh, cold, quiet, serious, and unemotional. Be very sweet and soft inside.
survival of this world.
Yeah,
Additionally,
Kuzra. Okay, yeah, okay. I did end up finding something for kundere, so maybe it could spell both ways. But yeah, like kind of cold, but like sweet inside. Kundere works. Kundere works. I think that one works. I think either kundere or himedere.
Your cooperation.
One of those. One of those.
I'm leading the way, Mr. Sparrow.
That's what I'd say. I feel like those work. I think those are good ones. I think, yeah. You know what? You can have it. Are you gonna make me look up all the dere types? All right, let me move to the next position. Move to the next position. Then I can look up.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived.
Maya dere. That's crazy. We're just gonna be here. This is gonna turn
Adversaries.
into just that.
Hey, check it out. Isn't that Topaz's?
There's an entire wiki for the dere tropes. That's crazy. Personality: dangerous, unpredictable, violent, hateful, aggressive, cruel.
She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their side.
A Mayadere refers to a character who is often a dangerous antagonist of a series, but switches sides after falling in love or becoming fond of another character, usually protagonist someone who's in the hero's team. No. I think Kudere. Kudere is probably the closest. I think that's a good one. I'm down for that one. I think that one makes sense. I feel like I could justify that. I don't know that I'm, like, me personally am a kudere. I actually don't know if I'm like a dere at all. I just am. I just exist.
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying?
Yeah, I don't think I'm a kudere. But I think bees in general, like a bee would make sense as a kudere, I think.
Trotter? Looks like they want to find their master. Let's
Yeah.
follow them.
I'm like scratching my head right now. I'm like, would I be a dere trope? I don't really think so. What's the dere trope for being like shy and then warming up to someone? Because maybe that would be me. I think that would be like me personally. Let me fight them. Okay. Yeah.
Try that again.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
But I did. I watched an entire video
To control the
on all of the dere types. Because I was like, I feel like I should know this. I feel like I should have this information. I feel like it'd be good to know. And it didn't stick in my head. Just like all of my education. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Is it? Is it? Maybe? I'm good at test taking. I don't think I really absorbed the information beyond that, though.
Lamps ablaze.
Even my personal studies didn't stick because I don't remember the dere types. I don't know. That's really all I've got, honestly. There is a whole bunch of them. I think there were more than I was expecting. I swear first of all, the video was actually crazy because it was just like this guy talking like the entire time. Like I'm like fully convinced this was like a school project and he just like put it on YouTube. Like not like gonna be so honest because it was just him talking over a PowerPoint. Which like fine, but also I put it on like 2 times speed because he was going slow. But like, hey, helpful information. He had like examples and everything. I just don't remember it. I don't remember any of it. I feel like there's a lot more elements this thing should have recommended that I take in for this. This is okay. This is okay. Can like every character fit into a dere type? Is that like a thing? Is there like a dere type for like literally everything? You'd be surprised the commitment of nerds and stupid stuff. Hey. Hey. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I'll own that. I'm a nerd. Hey, and if it makes you happy, is it stupid? Is it? I'd say not. But yeah, I'm a nerd, so it's fine. It's all good. I've just switched over time what nerd I am. It used to be math nerd, then it was book nerd. Probably would just be called a weeb now by most people, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, man. I just am. I'm just a nerd. I've always been. Alright, auto battle while I look up Dandere, which that one I've definitely heard of. Who stays silent, not expressing their feelings, according to the Wiktionary? Don't talk to people due to their shyness. See, now I feel called out. Now I'm just called out because I am cripplingly shy sometimes. Is it shy? Is it shyness, or is it the social anxiety? That's the question. It's the social anxiety. Be nerd. And in fact, I would go so far as to say, slip a little A in between those two words and tell everyone to be a nerd. Join me in my nerdiness. It's an honorable goal. It is an honorable goal. Okay? So, come and be there. Actually, if you watch my stream, you're automatically a nerd. Sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you if you didn't know. But like, if you're in my stream, if you're in my chat, you're just automatically a nerd. Yeah. It's a scientifically proven fact. They did a study on this actually. If you're in Honey's chat, you're a nerd. Sorry about that. Sorry if I'm breaking news to you right now. Sorry, I should put a little disclaimer when you enter. Hey, if you watch the stream, you're a nerd. But like, you know it. You know in your heart that you're a nerd if you come into this stream. You're just a hungry bird. Do birds eat? They probably do. See, well, here's the special thing is I'm a bee girl. Like, I'm an anime girl. I'm a bee turned into an anime girl, so like I don't think bees are like not after me anymore, or birds aren't after me anymore, right? So you're probably not gonna get your snack, you know? It's poor planning, really. It's poor planning. Gotta think a little bit harder because it's kind of poor planning at that point. But it's okay. It's alright. I have faith. You'll plan better next time, I'm sure. No snack. Yeah. I'm sorry. No snacks. I can't provide any snacks. Sorry. Next time. I'll bring snacks next time, okay? Okay? I'll bring snacks to our little nerd meeting, okay? That'll make you feel better. One bite? One bite of what? You want me to bring you only want one bite? I'll bring a snack and only give you one bite and eat the rest in front of you? Okay. But no one bite of me. That we can't do. Maybe I could bring you some honey for your tea. Do you like tea? We do some honey in your tea, maybe? You can do that. I'm gonna do it like, I'm gonna bring snacks the way that my school provided snacks for retreats, and it's gonna be stale Oreos. I hope you enjoy stale Oreos, because I think that's what I'm gonna bring. I think that was the most important lesson that I learned in high school, actually, was the best snack is stale Oreos. Okay, I don't hear any objections, so that's what we're doing. You're gonna get stale Oreos and some filtered water from like one of those jugs. That's what's provided. Sound good? Cool, cool. Glad you agree. Glad you agree. Glad that sounds good to you. Okay, alright. Here we go. Stale Oreos, do you want some chunky chocolate milk with that? You know, maybe I do. What if I said yes? Then what? There's actually this one time, not high school, I think it was middle school, and the cafeteria, like, was trying to get rid of the milk or something, or they were I swear they weren't selling it at that point. I think, like, they were just, like, handing it out, and it was, like, not stale, it was chunky, it was spoiled, that's the word I'm looking for. This milk was spoiled, it's all heck, and the boys in the class, with the one brain cell that they apparently shared, were like, yeah, we should drink it. Guys, we should drink it. We should drink the chunky milk. LOL, it's chunky and it smells bad. Why would you do that? And then they all got sick. They all got sick from this, like, spoiled milk. And it was literally like I swear our principal was, like, handing out. Like, I went to a small school. And I literally swear he was, like, carrying the crate around, like, handing out the milk. And it was spoiled. And it's like, you'd think that they would have enough common sense to not drink the spoiled milk. And the teacher didn't feel bad for them at all, because then later in the day they were all like, oh, I need to go to the nurse, my like stomach hurts whenever like the milk was spoiled. And it's like, no, duh, your stomach hurts after drinking spoiled milk. And the teacher was like, well, why did you drink it if you could see that it wasn't good? And they were like, oh, I don't know why. And it's like, I don't know, but they're just kids, so it's like, my school had a nurse, yeah, she was, like, provided by the district, I'm pretty sure. Pretty all sure. That's where she came from. The district was like, here, nurse. Rich babe? Yeah, I mean, oh, rich. But it was weird because she was provided by the district, but I did technically go to a private school. It wasn't really my choice, you know? I just went there because that's, like, where my parents sent me. But, like, she was still provided by the district, even though, like, it was, like, weird. Private schools are weird because they're, like, kind of part of the district, but not. But she was also, like, her kids went to the school also. So I feel like that probably went into the decision of why she was assigned to our school. She had 2 kids. One of them was, like, in my grade. He was actually one of the kids who drank the spoiled milk, believe it or not. The school nurse's son drank the spoiled milk they were handing out in the cafeteria. Do with that what you will. Do with that what you will. Yeah, that was crazy though, because I knew that kid, like, from probably kindergarten into high school, like, all through high school. Which was absolutely crazy that, like, now I don't have to sleep anymore, which is good, because, like, dang. But yeah, that tells you how I feel about my classmates. Smart parents, you a smart kid. Listen, like I said, I test well. I've always, like, tested well, and I feel like it's led to some kind of misconception that I'm, like, really, really smart, and I'm like, me? I'm, like, barely a functioning human being sometimes, okay? I don't think, like, I'm not, like, an idiot or anything. I wouldn't go that far. But, like, I just exist, okay? I just exist. I'm fully just out here existing, and that's it. Do I know my times tables? Probably. I just took a calculus class. Okay, here's the thing, though. I just took a calculus class, and my teacher thought that I did so well and just enjoyed having me so much that she was trying to convince me to, like, continue my studies of math. And meanwhile, literally, I got that, when I forgot to respond to emails, I have to respond to her about that, because I feel so bad, because she was such a nice professor, actually. And I gotta be like, yeah, no, I'm leaving math, like, forever. I was just talking about that yesterday, too, with my family. I was like, yay, I'm done with math forever, no more math, yay, yay. And then I see this email, and I'm like, Professor, you were so nice. But no, no more math for me. But, so after calculus class, I think I should know my times tables.
Sometimes.
You want to become what now? A math major. She wanted me to be like a math major or a math double major or a math minor. And I was like,
I have something for you.
huh? Huh? It's like, literally, yes, I did well in the class, but I stressed constantly about it. Like, all the time. I don't want to have math on my brain forever and ever and ever.
I'll see you off.
That's simply just not the goal. In fact, listen. When I was probably in like around, I don't know, 4th, 5th, 6th grade, right? Around that time, I was like, yes, I am a math nerd. I enjoy math. Bizarre statement for a child to make, right? This is how you know I was a weird kid. I was like, math? Give me the math. I want the math. I would do my weird little child self. Love her. She's great. She's such a character. She would do math to calm down. She would just in her head be doing like triple digit multiplication for no reason. None whatsoever. I mean, good for her, I guess. I'm literally just playing this on auto battle. They literally should have told me to take in physical and the electric. Clearly that's 910. That would be 910. Yeah, see, this is see, I'm doing my past math nerd self proud, okay? That's 910. See, I think you thought you could trip me up. I think you thought I was gonna say 19 like a plebeian, but that's 910, okay? You're too smart, you're project? Yeah, thank you. See, it's okay, I know it's a little hard to believe that just a little B girl could be this smart, but I am. It's okay, it's alright. It's okay. It's alright. I forgive you for doubting me. It's fine. But I mean, hey, I don't think I can still do triple digit multiplication in my head. Listen, Young Honey was absolutely wild for that one. There was absolutely zero reason for me to be like, oh, let me just do some math in my head. For what? For what purpose?
Watch this awesome move.
Yeah. And I mean, like, Young Honey is scary. Listen, the other day I was out with my siblings, right? And I ordered, this has nothing to do with math, but just the fact that you called me scary. I'm just continuing to prove that I'm weird and scary, okay? This doesn't have anything to do with math. But I was out with my siblings. We got like brunch, breakfast, whatever. I ordered milk. Just a glass of milk to drink. It was breakfast. I got a breakfast Sammy, okay? What was I gonna have but milk? And my sibling looks at me from across the table and goes, I'm scared right now. I am scared of you. And I went, what did I do? Why are you saying that? And they're like, yeah, you ordered milk. And that's like, they were saying there's something about it being like, and my sister was saying it too, they were both like, yeah, there's something about like villains in media that they like drink milk and stuff. And I'm like, I just like milk, okay? And I was able to like identify, I'm like, oh yeah, it's probably like whole milk. It's really creamy. And they're like, that's even scarier. You're drinking like whole milk, you're drinking like creamy milk, and it's like, you can identify it. And I'm like, guys, I literally don't know what to tell you. I just enjoy a glass of milk. Don't be scared. But yeah, so clearly honey is weird to this day. I just don't do math in my head for funsies anymore. But it's still weird, I guess, apparently, that I like milk, which I was like a little bit of a hot take, but I would not drink orange juice because I don't like citrus. That, okay, see, the milk thing I don't think is so much of a hot take as I think that some people just don't like milk. I know that not liking orange juice is a hot take. Yeah, cow milk. Okay, listen. Almond milk, oat milk. If you want to drink it, that's fine. Like, neither of my siblings really like dairy. My mom's sibling, like, it, like, kind of bothers their stomach, right? It's like, okay, even that they don't want to drink milk. But, like, neither of them, like, ever liked it. Like, even when we were growing up. But almond milk and oat milk, if whatever, coconut milk, if you want to drink it, that's fine. But when I say milk, and when anyone says milk, they are talking about dairy milk, okay? If you say milk and your immediate thought is almond milk, I'm sorry, you're the weird one. Like, whatever. I don't know what Merriam-Webster or whatever says the definition of milk is. But when you say milk, if your immediate thought is almond milk, what are you doing? Goat milk? That's even weirder, because who's just going to the store? No, low-key, who's going to the store and buying like a gallon of goat milk, to be so for real? Or maybe that's just like, maybe that's something people do in other countries, and I shouldn't say that. Like, I don't know, maybe that's more I don't know. But to me, I've never met anyone, and I've had like I've had like internet friends from like other countries, and I haven't met anyone who's been like, yeah, let me just go run to the store and get some goat milk. I feel like dairy milk from like cows, right? That's like number one. That's what people think of when you just say milk. Like the default is from cows. Then I think the next common is
Try that again. I have something for you.
JK, people milk is wild though. People milk is absolutely wild that you would say that. Listen, definitely ain't no one going to the store and getting that. If you're going to the store and getting people milk, I'm genuinely afraid. At that point, yes, you're scary. I'm scared. Flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted that you would even suggest. I'm a little scared. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about you. It's okay. It's okay. This is a safe place. For a man? Good for him. Good for him. Good for him, I guess. Like, straight up. I don't know, man. Yeah, listen. You just keep one-upping yourself. You just keep one-upping yourself. That's fine. You're in a contest with yourself, and you're winning. You're one-upping yourself. Listen, you said, oh, young honey thinks she's weird, liking math? Let me one-up her. That's what you did. And she appreciates that. Young honey appreciates that. Current honey was like, oh, I like milk. I'm a little weird. And you went, oh, I got you. I got you, babes. I'm good. You're good. I got you. And then you did. So maybe, you know, I think you were in a contest with me for being weird, but then I had to drop out because you were just winning so much. You were just winning so much. But yeah, not liking orange juice, I'm pretty sure is a hot take, because I don't really know anyone else who, I just don't like citrus, like at all. I don't like the way citrus tastes. I like the way it smells. You mean like, I like a citrus scented soap. Delicious. Makes me feel like I should want to eat that right up, but I don't. I simply don't want to do that. I don't know. It's like, do I like any juices? Yeah, of course. Like I like apple juice, delicious. Cranberry juice is fine on occasion. It's not like my favorite. There's one place that like I would eat on campus. I'd go like for breakfast on Wednesdays, and anytime I go on a Wednesday for breakfast, the apple juice machine would be out of order, and so I had to get cranberry juice or something. I don't even think it was straight cranberry juice. It was cranberry something. I don't remember. But like it was good. I needed something to drink then, and it was good. I needed juice. It was juice day. I wanted juice. I was planning to get apple juice. I wasn't gonna switch my mind and not want juice anymore. So I got cranberry juice. It was fine. It was okay. It was good enough. I don't know. What other juices do people drink? Pomegranate juice? No, I don't like pomegranates. Pineapple juice? I wouldn't straight up drink pineapple juice, probably. Actually, me, I think that I have done that before and it wasn't bad. That was a little weird, maybe. I don't know. I feel like that's not when people think of grape juice. That's so true. I don't think I've had grape juice since I was like, I don't know, 7. So it's been a minute. I'm gonna assume I still like grape juice. You know what I had though? I had recently, I went back to drinking grape soda because I used to have that when I was a kid. I used to love grapes. Grapes are probably still one of my favorite fruits. They're not like my favorite anymore, but like when I was a kid, like if you were like, oh, honey, have some fruit. Like if my mom was like, honey, you need to have fruit. Honey, you need a balanced meal. Honey, you need a balanced diet. Like have some fruit. I'd be like, okay, mom, can I have some grapes? I want grapes. And that was it, pretty much. I would like have apple, if we were like sharing an apple with the family, cut up some apples, have that. I'd like pears. Maybe in the summer I'd indulge, you know, I'd indulge in a plum or a peach. But generally, I was like, Mom, I'll take some grapes. And that was it. I didn't really want fruit otherwise. Now, I like fruit more. I'll even eat fruit of my own free will sometimes, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I do in fact have a balanced diet. Mostly. But yeah, I used to be obsessed with grape juice because of that. Because it was like, oh, grapes? Give me some of that. Give me some of that. So recently, because now I'm obsessed with soda. Like, genuinely, I need soda, like, every day. It's an issue. But I was like, I need to mix up the soda. I need to mix up my soda rotation, right? I can't just stick with my same 3 all the time. Because I was pretty much like, I used to have, what was it called, iced tea too, and then I was just like, I think the weather got cold, and I was like, this is too summery, and then I just had an iced tea tonight, so what the heck am I talking about? But for a while, I just wasn't in an iced tea mood, so I put in grape soda to the mix, to just, like, relive the good old days, and I was like, this actually kind of still slaps, but it doesn't taste like grapes. You got any grapes? The man said, no, we sell lemonade. Yeah, except, you know what, actually good, I am gonna sell lemonade, because I'm not gonna have any issues with that, because everyone else can have the lemonade and keep it away from me. Keep the lemonade away from me. I was just saying, I don't like citrus. Hey, Blitz, though. Hey, how was your day? Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to stream. I hope you had a good day. Or if your day is just starting, I hope it'll be a good one. Okay, I didn't even mean to do the bee that time. That just came out. That one just came out. Cream soda? Straight up? I'm gonna ask my parents to get that from the grocery store for me while I'm home for winter break. Because that's another thing I haven't had since I was a kid. Where did my childhood go? Aloha, you're doing great. I'm really good. I'm doing good today. I'm happy. I'm so happy to be free from the clutches of my school. I'm home. I'm on break. It was a little awkward for me earlier today. I went to go see a movie. It was at the movie theater that I used to work at. And so I was just like, don't look. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. It was a little awkward. Just a little bit. And I'm going to go back soon. So it's going to be even more awkward. But yeah, but it's my home movie theater. So like, what was I going to do? Not go and see the movie with my family? We went and saw Godzilla though. It was good. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. Trying to grind out the HSR spooky event. I literally don't even ever do the events in this game anymore because like, I just like don't play it that often because like I just didn't have time. Now I'm on break, I have more time. I was trying to play Persona 5 tonight because I thought I fixed the screen tearing on my Switch, but it seems like it's just like having some issue with like being on my PC. Like, because I was having screen tearing in a lot of my games. I fixed it in any of my PC games, it seems like, but it's apparently still having issues with, like, my Switch. Which, like, screen tearing, I had to look this up, so maybe, like, I don't know if other people know. It's just, like, there's, like, a line that it's, like, making, like, the image, like, not line up. And then I tried to move to Genshin, and Genshin's updating tonight. So I was like, okay, we're doing Star Rail. We're doing Star Rail. So I'm actually doing a Trailblaze mission right now. And it's taking forever because I didn't bring the correct elements, apparently, for this. My bad. But yeah, I literally don't even know the events. I don't even know the events. But good luck if you're doing it. Good luck if you're doing it. Because, like, one of us has got to do it. One of us has got to do it. Yeah, cream soda. I'm actually going to text my mom, like, right after stream. Or maybe I'll go downstairs. Maybe I'll go downstairs. I already said goodnight to her. Maybe I'll go down and say goodnight again. And be like, hey, you want to put cream soda on the shopping list? Because I haven't had that in a minute. Not as long as it had been since grape soda. But, like, cream soda, it's still been a minute. That was always, we'd get that in the summer, though. Like, I feel like we'd have that in the summer a lot for some reason. Doing on the last 5 days, you really want the phone background? Nice, nice, nice. That's always, me with the Genshin events. I try to do the web events just because I want the backgrounds, and they take like 5 seconds, to be honest. Like, I had the Novelette background for Genshin when his banner first went up, and I got him like at such low pity, so I think it worked. Yeah, so like that was good. I have no, I actually don't. I was gonna say I have a Wanderer background on my laptop, but it's not anymore. No, actually my PC and my laptop are both Niji Sanji wallpapers instead of Genshin. They were both Genshin for a bit, but now they're not. You love cream soda, melon soda? Okay, melon soda. I have like Japanese soda that's melon. I don't have like so like specifically the ones that like, you know, they like drop the like ball into it and then like gets like carbonated fizzy whatever. Like I've had melon for that, but I've never had like just like a can of melon soda. So if that's a thing, I haven't had that. But I've had the Japanese melon soda, and that's for that. I've had strawberry also. The Ramune, yes, that is the brand that I usually get. If that right, that's the brand. Like that's not just what the soda is called, right? I don't know. But yeah, you get a lot here in Hawaii, and the melon milk. Okay, what even is melon milk? I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever had melon milk. Not the soda conversation coming like full circle to the milk conversation. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I've never had melon milk, but I've had the Ramune melon soda. Milk flavored like melon, actually like straw milk. Oh, okay. I've never had that. Only I've ever had that. I think I've only had for flavored milk. I've had strawberry and I've had chocolate. That's it, I think. And then there's like these like I don't know, these like straws or something that have like flavoring in them or whatever. And like I literally didn't remember them, and so we got some because my sibling was like, yeah, we had these like all the time when we were a kid. Whatever, we got some more and I tried them and I was like, I actually don't like this even that much. Melon milk sounds fire though. I'm down for some melon milk. But yeah. But melon soda and melon milk and Hawaii like make sense. Like they're very tropical feeling. Well, I like milk. I just didn't like the straws with the flavors. But I like milk. But it's okay. You don't have to like milk. It's okay. It's alright. I know. I know that's what I was saying before. I know it's like an unpopular opinion. I don't think it's a hot take, but it's an unpopular opinion, and I like milk. The world turns back to milk. I'll just swim in a primordial milk. No more primordial soup. It's primordial milk now. And you know, guys, milk and honey, like that's like fully a thing. Maybe this makes sense. I think it's actually very on brand. The two kinds of anime girls that will like milk. Cat girls and bee girls. Everyone else is good. Everyone else doesn't have to worry about it. I don't know, I probably shouldn't. I'm not a cat girl. I shouldn't speak for the cat girls. Maybe I shouldn't speak for the bee girls, but this bee girl. I think it makes sense. I think it's on brand. I think those ones are the on brand ones. But yeah, I actually do. I really like milk. I haven't had strawberry milk until since probably I was like, this is before I hit double digits, honestly. So it's been a minute. Dude. You know, it's the way that I didn't think about cowgirls, but probably. They probably do. I would like to issue an apology to all cowgirls for forgetting that you exist, and I promise to do better in the future, and remember all the cowgirls. I mean, actually, I don't know how I forgot, because there's quite a few that have popped up on my timeline, and it's honestly, it's such a slay, because I love cows. Cows are one of my favorite animals, right? Uncorrelated to me liking milk. There's no correlation, but I do really like cows. I have a cow plushie. It was like one of like the first ones that I got when I started like really collecting. So I actually really like cows, so formal apology to all cowgirls. Apparently there's elephant milk. You know, I think I've like heard of that before, but I don't think I've like don't think people really, do people drink it? Cause like, yeah, they produce it, but is that like common to drink it anywhere? Maybe it is, maybe it is, I don't know, man. I don't know, maybe it is. Like, okay, wait. Can all mammals produce milk? Is that part of being a mammal? Cause in my brain, I'm trying to go back to like 5th grade science class or whatever, where they were like, I don't know, teaching us about all the different kinds of like species, not of the different, whatever. What even is that? Like birds, reptiles, mammals, and the other ones. God, guys, maybe I need to go back to 5th grade science. Maybe I need to go back to 5th grade science. Cause I'm like, I swear there were 5. There's reptiles, there's birds, mammals. What are the other ones? Is insects one of them? Or is that a different thing? What am I even, like, what? It's not warm-blooded species. Or like, isopods? Is that one of them? Like, what even is like the larger classification? Like, what was the heading of this page that was like mammals, and these are the mammals facts that these attributes, traits, and if you have these, you're a mammal. But I swear one of them is producing fish. You know what? You're actually so right. I'm pretty sure one of them is fish. So first I forget that cows. I forget about cowgirls, and then I forget about fish. I'm really on a roll tonight. Guys, the brain is not braining. I don't know that I had a brain to begin with, but it's really not brain. Literally, I was sitting in the movie theater earlier, and I was like, I have a stream planned tonight, and I can't wait to stream, but also my brain feels so out of it. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Mentally, I'm somewhere. It's okay. You only have 1 brain cell. I think I have like 0.5. So, you know, honestly, good on you. I actually have like 2, but one of them's burnt out, and the other one is like slamming its head against a wall constantly. The other one just takes up space. The second one just takes up space. That's the dead one. It's just gone. It's like out of juice. And the other one is slamming its head against the wall, so it's only half functioning. And I share them with my sibling, so I'm like already sharing. I'm sharing that half brain cell energy. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. We're good. We're good. The brain will brain one day. I just came off a whole entire semester of braining. My brain cells deserve a break, I think. Me personally. You share 2 brain cells with a friend, she uses them more. Honestly, real. Honestly, are you really friends if you don't, like if you're besties, you share a brain cell. You share a brain cell, to be honest. Me and my bestie, we share a brain cell for sure. At least one. I don't know. So I share a brain cell with my sibling, right? Like we share brain cells. We're besties. But then like my other bestie that's like not related to me by blood, we also share brain cells. So really, when you think about it, I'm doing surprisingly well for having to share brain cells with multiple people. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing alright. The kids are alright, but the bees are alright, right? That's what we're getting at. That's what we're getting at here. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, because this morning I woke up and didn't feel like I immediately needed about 5 more hours of sleep to function. So clearly I'm doing alright, right? Because ever since I got on break, like I'm going to bed around the same time, but I'm not able to wake up at the same time. So like I'm going to bed still around like midnight or 1 or whatever, like 1 a.m. and I'm getting up, and I get up at like, I don't know, like 10 a.m. or something, but I can't do it. But like, guys, I'm literally about to quit this battle, but then I can't even change my team because that was at the beginning, but they just keep healing, and I don't think this is gonna work out. I think we're just in a battle of healing. I'm literally just sitting here realizing that. I think it might make more sense to go out and try again. I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm going back out. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I wake up at like 10 a.m. and that's like 2 hours later than some of the days that I like have to wake up. It's at least 1 hour. I think most days I would get up at like 9-ish. And I'd go to bed around like midnight, 1. When I get up now, I'm on break. And I'm like, let me go back to sleep. I'm just immediately like, I want to sleep more. You slept till 4 p.m. today? Flex. Flex, honestly. I wish. I always feel like such immense guilt when I sleep past like 11. For no reason, too. I'm like, I've wasted my entire day. Meanwhile, I know I'm gonna be up for like more than 12 hours still because like I'm a night owl and I don't like going to sleep early. I love sleep. I love sleeping, right? Sleeping is so fun. Sleeping's so good. Let me sleep more. But I like to stay up all night. So it's like, I love sleep. Just not when I'm supposed to be doing it. Oh my gosh, Macho, it's a saying. It's a saying. It's a saying. Oh my gosh. Macho takes everything I say at face value, and I actually think I appreciate that. I think more people should just believe everything I say and every word that comes out of my mouth, unquestioningly. But no. I've like literally always been this way too. Like obviously I had a curfew when I was younger, and I think back to those days. I think back to being like 6 years old and probably having to go to bed at like 6:37. I'm gonna ask my mom. I wonder if she remembers like what time my curfew was when I was younger, because I don't know. Hey Serenity, welcome back. I hope your life stuff went well. I hope it all went well. Thank you for coming back.
Watch this awesome move.
I'm talking about how I'm perpetually tired and love sleep, but hate going to sleep at a reasonable hour. It's really quite the conundrum. It's a vicious cycle. It's all that. It's all the stuff. It's all the stuff, to be honest. Okay, I'm quitting this battle. We're retreating, and I'm going to have to probably go out of this entirely because I can't change my team in here. So I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this and then come in with a better team.
It's getting late.
What's a curfew? That's crazy. Macho, I don't need to be taunted and trolled on my own team. That's in my own stream. Like, that's crazy. That's insane. That is, you would come into my house. You would come into my house.
Let's get moving.
And you would taunt me. You would mock me. Listen, I get that enough from my sibling. I don't need it from you. I don't need it from you. Oh my god. Wait, someone literally openly admits, like, oh yeah, I just like to antagonize you. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. That's real cute of you, I guess. Thanks for that one. No, it's all good. It's with love. It's with love. It's fine. It's with love. That's how siblings are. It only gets worse. It seems like you just can't fit it all in, so you end up staying up later. Literally me. Serenity gets it. Serenity gets it. Yeah, that's me. That's fully me. I'm like, I don't know. It's weird, right? Because I'll be so tired. And I'll be like, wow, can't wait to sleep all day. Wow, I'm so tired. Can't wait to sleep. Oh my gosh, let me go to sleep. I'm ready to sleep. Sleep time comes. The normal sleeping hours come. And what does Honey do? She stays up for several hours more. Okay, good. I can skip this. We skip it. We're good. It's like I said. It's a vicious cycle. It's a conundrum. It's all that stuff. It's all the good stuff.
All the miners.
It's fine. Honeydew? Wait, it's when it's midnight or 1 to sleep and wake at 6:30 a.m. I am in awe of you. I don't think I've gotten up that early since I was in high school. Because I had a long ass commute to school when I was in high school. I would have to get up early, right? But I've not done that since then, and I hated doing it then, and I barely did it then. I only did it out of necessity. I go to bed at like midnight 1, and I get up somewhere between like 9 and 11, depending on like if I'm on break from school or not. Pretty much is the way it goes. Like, I'm actually in genuine awe of you that you go to bed at the same time as me and get up so much earlier. Like, I'm being, like, so genuine right now because I wish I could get up early because, like, I on occasion, if I get up early, I actually feel productive. So most days I don't feel productive is what I'm getting at. Oh my gosh. Honeydew? Okay, wait, I'm honey. I like melons. Honeydew. There we go. I'm gonna rebrand and be a honeydew VTuber, actually, I think is the real plan. That's the real plan. How long am I planning to stream for tonight? I don't know. I'm like, I usually like kind of burn out by the 2-hour mark. I think I'm getting a bit more used to it. I don't know if it was the other, I feel like I went for 3 hours the other day. I don't remember which stream, but one of them I think, I don't think it was the last Star, maybe it was the last Star Rail stream. I think one of them recently I did go to pretty much 3 hours. I don't think I'm gonna go quite that long today. Just because I am like a little tired, so. And I might try to do like offline stuff still because like I said, I really thought that I fixed the issue with my Switch with how it was like showing on my PC that it like does screen tearing because it's literally fine when I look at it on the Switch itself. Like I have not noticed it all there. So I'm gonna have to do more troubleshooting for that. So because I'm playing a little to the left tomorrow and there's not like crazy movement in that game, so it might be fine, but I'm probably gonna try to troubleshoot a little bit between like today and tomorrow, so that it's not gonna have that issue. I'll probably just play that game tomorrow anyway, because it's not gonna be as bad, I think, as it would be with like something like Persona. I didn't want to play that with all the screen tearing, because I felt like that was gonna actually really be annoying for watching. I didn't want to do that to you guys. Like, if it was me, I would have suffered through it, but, like, I didn't want to do that to you guys, so I was like, okay, well, it's not showing up well, so I'm not gonna play it. I haven't played that game in a few weeks now. It was, like, it's the second thing I streamed, and I haven't played it in a few weeks, so, like, we haven't gotten, like, anywhere in the story. So, next week, hopefully, if I can get this fixed. But right now, I don't really have, like, that many games actually on my PC, so we were limited in the options, so I went, okay, it is Star Rail time. Well, that is to say, I'm not sure how far I am in this mission, otherwise I'd say I just go until the end of this mission. Which, I don't know, that could take, like, another hour or so, so we might be here for, like, another hour, I don't know, I might just literally go, I'll probably either go until this mission ends, or until my energy drops off. My recharge energy still seems pretty good. You haven't noticed a drop off? Thank you. I'm happy. That's good to know. Because, like, I don't know, I've been at this for like a month and a half, maybe. I had like a week break, so it's more like a month probably. A little over a month and a half, a little over a month, something like that. So I do still very much feel like a newbie with a lot of it. And I'm still very much like, as someone who like struggles with technology anyway, learning a lot of that stuff, and just like someone with not that much social battery. It's very different though. It's a very different kind of use of energy and use of social battery streaming. Like, I definitely think I'm getting more used to it, but I'm just not even accustomed to talking this much. Put me around someone I'm comfortable with, I talk a mile a minute, which is another thing I really have to control myself with when I'm streaming, is like not slurring my words together, because it just becomes like, it becomes like a little slushy sometimes when I speak, and it's just like, what's she saying? Huh? I know she's trying to communicate with me. What is she saying? So I have to be careful not to speak too fast, but definitely when I get like, I don't know, excited, energetic, or I talk about something I like, I get kind of like all my words just mushed together. But I'm glad like my energy is still good, because like that's another thing that I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like my energy is a little, my words get like milk. Yes, that's exactly what happens. That is it. For sure. But yeah, like, you know, it's also weird because I've done like a lot of public speaking, right? I've done a lot of public speaking, so it's like really weird for me doing this on stream, which is it sounds so different just like through the mic and like through the program and everything. Like, it's really weird. for me. I feel like the way I sound is so different than how I hear myself, and it seems so different than just like when I've done public speaking before, and that I'm like reading from something. I'm just like going off the cuff for the most part when I'm here. But like, so it's like weird for me because I'm kind of trained to kind of talk slow and enunciate and really, really show what I'm saying, making sure I'm putting in an inflection and letting everyone know very clearly what the message is. But then when I'm like on stream, I'm more just like, it's not public speaking, I'm just chilling. We're chilling, we're having a good time. And so I talk more how I talk with my friends, but I know, and my family, and I know sometimes people have trouble like understanding me because of the way I talk and the way I go so fast. I actually, what was it called? I did speech therapy when I was younger because I didn't speak clear enough. So, like, I get a little self-conscious about it sometimes. I get a little self-conscious because I do, even though I did it and it, like, fixed a lot, fixed, quote-unquote, a lot of stuff for me, like, I do sometimes, and my mom still, like, knocks me sometimes, like, if I say, like, fur instead of for, or, like, something like that. So I get, like, I get a little nervous about the way I speak sometimes. Yeah, that's my sob story. That's my little sob story. Okay, I'm done now. I'm done. Serenity said, I feel, I seem really engaged for only a short time. I do great chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. That means a lot to me. That does. I've been watching VTubers for a little over a year now. I started in last July, and I really wanted to start VTubing since, like, last April, I think. Yeah, something like that. And I just didn't really have the equipment to do it for a while. That's, I got I got all the equipment I needed back in June, and I was waiting on a few things, so I didn't start until November. So it was definitely something that was on my mind for a while, so it means a lot that, like, that you would say, like, I'm doing well, honestly. Yeah, like, just say thank you, it means a lot. It really does. And, like, thank you guys for being here, like, because that means a lot, too, just, like, the chat interaction. Like, I love that so much. Like, I love just chatting with you guys. Like, this, like, chill, cozy kind of fun times, like, that's what I like. Yeah, so thank you for that, Serenity. I do try to emulate, I think, some of, like, the VTubers that I've been watching for a while, which is why I brought up that I started watching them last July. And I still watch them for fun and whatever, because, like, like, it is still fun for me. But I've definitely been watching them, like, also within mind of, like, okay, what are they doing that I can do? How are they engaging with chat? What's hitting, what's not? Like, that kind of, like, analytical sort of end of it, that, like, because I knew I wanted to do this, because, like, I mean, obviously, if you're good, people are gonna want to learn from you. And so I did that. Like, I was watching them, and I was like, okay. I was like, how do I do this? And a lot of it was also just, like, mentally kind of, like, overcoming, like, okay, you're sitting in a room talking to yourself, especially in the beginning, there's not many people here, but, like, just go for it. I talk to myself anyway. If I'm home alone, you best believe I'm going around and be like, oh, hi, honey. Like, oh, what do you think of this, honey? Because, like, God, guys, I need attention. Damn, I need attention or something. I don't know. Maybe that's why I do that. Maybe I just need someone to tell me I'm right. And who's gonna do that but me? I get me. If no one got me, I got me. Yeah. Is it easier when I see the person? For speaking, I don't really care one way or another if I'm seeing the person. Like, if I don't like doing any, I don't like Zoom calls or, like, online meetings. Like, I've had to meet with professors and stuff, like, online for office hours. I don't like that. Like, I really hate that whole aspect of it. Plus, I don't think I ever want to do, like, streaming, like, with my actual person, my actual being, and not an avatar, because me, when I look at the screen and see that I'm losing horribly, that's crazy. What was I even saying? Literally, I can't stop what I'm saying ever, because I lose my entire train of thought. Like, I just got fully derailed. Running it back in my head. Damn, I don't even know. Maybe I am tired. Oh, seeing the person. I don't like Zoom calls. I would never, like, probably never stream with, like, actual, like, face cam. That's the word I'm looking for, face cam. Because I would just stare at myself the whole time and scrutinize myself and every single thing that I would do, and I would probably be like so self-conscious. I talk with my hands a lot also. I'd be like so self-conscious about all this stuff, so I don't think I'm really gonna like ever do that. But like doing like actual public speaking, I would a lot of the time, you know, it would be like looking at note cards or looking at the script that I have to read, whatever it was. But like looking up at the audience every once in a while just to be engaging. So I don't really like care if there's people there, honestly, one way or the other. I don't really like, it's fine. The main thing that's weird about this was kind of like, oh, you're like in a room and there's not people like you're not like, I'm talking to you guys, but you're like, I can't hear your voices. And so it's just like a lot of like, it's like when you leave a message on the phone almost. Had a group project one time when I was younger, and I called it was partners only maybe, and I called the girl that I was partnered with, and she didn't pick up. I got like voicemail, and my mom was like, oh wow, you didn't like let her get a word in edgewise. And I was like, oh, it's just voicemail, like that's why. And she was like, oh okay. Like it reminds me of that. Like I'm just talking and it's like constant, and I'm getting like you have the voicemail message and you just keep going. It's like that, but like with chat. If like that makes sense. Does that make sense as a comparison? I hope that made sense. Oh my gosh. Am I close to so I actually am really close to affiliate. Guys, I was at like 2.59 or something for my average viewers. So Macho, I'm like very close to affiliate. I thought after the last one I would hit it, but I've had enough viewers that I do keep an eye on my viewer count. I know people say not to do that, but I do. Mainly because I like to see how long I've been streaming for, and it's right next to it, and then there's also the bit rate up at the top. So I actually do look, it's kind of like a byproduct that I do look at how many viewers I have. Also because I am a little curious right now. I don't want to wait till the end of stream. But I was like really close after last stream and the one before that. So I think today should hopefully be when I hit affiliate. Fingers crossed. We'll see. It's okay. Wait, did I lose? Am I having to do this again? That's crazy. I was not paying attention. That's alright. It's just background noise at this point. It's just background noise. Stargirl's just background noise. I don't know why I'm doing this again when it's not gonna go well, because I didn't do well last time. This is fine. It's okay. Yeah. Youngest sibling energy is back? Yeah, it was. It's okay. It's alright. Listen. I know this about myself sometimes, though. I like attention, to be honest. I guess I was babied just enough that I like attention. But, like, not in the way that I'm in public and I'm like, give me attention, because I actually, like, if people look at me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm literally the most awkward person in the entire world. But if I'm with people I'm comfortable with, I'm talking and I'm, like, just saying shit. I'm just saying stuff for attention, to be honest. I'm just saying whatever comes to mind. But also because I feel like a lot of times when I'm in a group, it's like, oh, I feel the need to, like, alleviate tension in some ways. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to start talking. I'm going to, like, start making jokes, whatever, and, like, hopefully, like, everyone else is going to feel comfortable. But I need to feel comfortable with the people, like, too, if that makes sense. So we've got Blitz talking to herself in a Squidward voice, which honestly real. I honestly feel like everyone should do that because it sounds like a good time. Like, talking to yourself, whatever. Like, I talk to myself, like I said. Like, I'm getting my answers. But if I talk to myself in a Squidward voice, now it's special and funky and I'm spicing it up. Plus, it makes it more of a conversation because I've got two different voices. Plus, VA practice. Boom. Boom. Blitz is based. And Serenity said you talk to yourself too because sometimes you need an expert opinion. Serenity is so real for that. Like, literally, to be so honest, sometimes, you gotta get the real ones, and the real ones are you. sometimes, not all the time. Hey, people can have good opinions, but sometimes you just have the best ones. Sometimes, like I said, if no one's got me, I got me. And that's just the way it is. Also, like, hey, if no one else is around, I gotta fill the silence with something. Why not my voice, right? Why not my voice? You do it when you're alone, when the roomies are home, and you just make random noises to stop yourself from talking. Stop, I'm dead. I'm dead. Are those traits of chocolate like Squidward? Or like deep voice talk to yourself? So real. Guys, this is so... I love sharing embarrassing things about myself. It's literally insane. It's a crazy thing that I just come on here and do that. Right? But like... Here's the thing. There was one time... Rip on you 2023. Literally, I'm gonna embarrass myself to death one day, okay? But like, Blitz, you do things to stop yourself from, like, you know, talking to yourself, being weird, like when your roomies are home, whatever. One time, I was talking to myself, and I wasn't entirely sure if my roomies were home or not, but I was pretty sure I heard someone in their bedroom, right? And so what I did, I was just in my bedroom too. What I did, I pretended like I was on the phone with someone. And so I would like say something, because I got so self-conscious. I was like, oh my god, like they hear me talking in here, they definitely hear my voice. What if they're hear what I'm saying, right? So I started pretending I was on the phone. I like would just pause and pretend I was listening to the other person, make a little like I was listening to someone, like, you know, when you're having a phone call and you're just like yeah, just so they know you're still listening. I was doing that, and literally at the end I pretended to hang up too. I was like, okay, yeah, it was good talking to you, bye. I was like, okay, I was like, I gotta be more careful about what I'm talking at home, because I feel like I feel like that's more crazy for me to then just fully pretend I'm on the phone with someone. The best part is that the roomie has known you for years and knows about your voice. Honestly, real. See, I've only been friends with my roomies for like a year. And the one of them I'm like super close to, and if she heard me talking to myself, I'd like literally be like, literally whatever, like, you know. Guys, I have done some weird ass stuff with this friend. Like we've bonded through being weird together. I don't think she would judge me, okay? I don't think we could judge anything the other one does ever at all at this point, to be honest, to be so real with you guys. We're just bonded. We're just like that now, okay? However, the other ones, I would fear a little bit just being judged, you know? Because I fear being judged anyway. But I do feel like they don't know me as well, so if they knew I was just talking to myself, they'd be a little bit like, side-eye. They would side-eye a little bit. Yeah. Multiple voices. Listen, there's Squidward voice and there's deep voice. It's fine. But for me, it's literally just me talking to myself in my own voice. That's all I've got. Hey, Super. Yes, I'm 3D. I'm 3D. Look at me. Woo. Technically, I'm 2D, but I'm moved now. Yeah. Another shout out for everyone who's here now. It's from at hound3_VT. And the O in that is a 0. That's on Twitter. He has a Ko-Fi with the free model. This is a free model for like customizable, all the colors. He had actually 4 of them. I downloaded like 3 of them, so I might switch to those ones sometimes too, just for a little variety. But this one's kind of my favorite. This one's kind of the cutest. Hey Hydrain, hey, yeah, actually, I'm just talking about that right now, actually. Yeah, so, you know, I'm not even gonna shout out again to, Hound, but, Ray is the name that they have in their bio on Twitter. But it's linked in both my Twitch and my YouTube, so definitely go and check them out. Very, very sweet of them to make this little, like, gremlin model. Hold up. I'm a little nervous. Wait, okay, I'm a little nervous to, like, move it too much just because I'm not too familiar with Live 2D yet. But, like, yeah, this is more of it. Hang on. Let me do a thing. Hold on, I'm doing a thing. There we go. Yeah. There you go. I'm gonna bring. Can I bring it down? Does it want to come down? No. Okay. I'm too nervous to touch it on Live 2D because I'm worried about like messing up my positioning. But like here, this is me. There we go. Cute little. The leggies? Yeah, there we go. Now you can see the leggies. They like bend and stuff. They like move. there we go. Model showcase. Model showcase. Let's go. Maybe just like spazzing out in the model because I'm literally just like sliding my chair side to side. And the model was just like, I don't think could keep up. That's okay. But look, it's so cute. It's so cute. My story is that my wings, my bee wings, they're under my ginormous sweater, okay? That's where the wings are at the moment. So don't worry about the wings. Go back to the game. Where is the model on this screen? Ugh. I know I shouldn't have. Hold on. Girly. The way I was like, oh, I don't want to mess up live 2D. Proceeds to mess up live 2D anyway. That's insane. Hold up. I fixed it. Okay, we're good. We did it. We're set. We're fine. Okay. Can it dance? Wear wings? Yeah, the wings are under my ginormous sweater. This is why I have an oversized sweater. It's so that I can fit my wings under it. See? I've got everything planned out. I'm a master like chess player, and everything is just pawns on my board. Okay? All right? I got it. Don't worry. Everything is up here. Everything's up here. Oh my gosh. Like, so, yes, thank you so much. Again, linked in both Twitch and YouTube. It's in the descriptions. And I didn't put up, I have like a little like about me graphic, but I was literally trying to do this right before a stream, for Twitch, I mean, like for a panel. And like, it's like literally right under my stream. But like, I was literally trying to, like, it looks like the tips one. It looks like my usual, like, you know, logo and whatever. But like, the sizing was weird, and I didn't have time for a stream to fix it. I already pushed it back 5 minutes, so I was like, okay, whatever. But it's still linked there, and it's linked YouTube also in my YouTube description, so go check it out. Super sweet. Has some other free asset stuff as well, and made a whole bunch of models for people to use for free. So kind, and I honestly appreciate that stuff so much, because I'm like a little ways off from having a custom live 2D model. I'm a little worried that my artist is gonna like back out, so we'll see what happens, but I'm hoping kind of like by March or April to like, I'm hoping that before we get halfway, I said, so June, I'm hoping to have a custom live 2D by June, but I really love this one for right now, and I may use the PNG time to time, because it is more like, obviously, like, true to kind of what I think my character design is, even though that's going to change a lot with my custom live 2D also. But I obviously I move a lot, but I think today I'm just like really moving a lot, because I keep looking at the model and I'm like, I have a model that follows me, it's so cool. But I think I said, like, from the day one, I, like, my face, and this obviously is like, you know, like the eyes and whatever, like they don't like, you know, move side to side, but like I have a fairly expressive face, and a lot of my humor comes from like me doing facial expressions, so like I really wanted a live 2D model or just like something with tracking. Yeah, the sweater is so cute. Love a good sweater. Me too. I actually have a cardigan. It looks fairly similar to this in real life, but like it's, am I gonna have to go out and do this again? I will cry, by the way, if I have to do that. Maybe I just need to level them up. Maybe that's the thing, is I gotta level up my characters. Okay, I believe in us. I believe in me. I think I can do this. I don't think that, but I'm gonna say it like I do. But yeah, I do. I love it so much. So I'm glad you all like it too. Notice I posted on Twitter, oh, I have a little surprise today. Got a little surprise planned. It was literally just this. This is all I've got. But I literally downloaded it from Ray's Ko-Fi, like, literally before I moved back home, but I didn't have my webcam set up at school, and I was gonna be moving back to my parents' house like in like a week at that point. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait the week and then use it, and then I didn't have enough time to like play with Live 2D to feel comfortable using it on stream until just now. So here we are. Yeah. If only I were a master Star Rail player, yeah, and skipped leg day. Yeah, it's okay. What, isn't that like literally like the first line in the Bee movie or whatever? God, I'm embracing it. I'm bringing up the Bee movie myself now. Whatever, like the bodies are like too fat to fly, free the wings. Like me with the legs, okay? Okay, this is on brand, it is in character, and when you really think about it,
Eternal sleep is not
I'm just doing so good at portraying this character right now. So props to me, kudos and props to me. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's really you leveling your characters and their talents. I think I've said this before too. Was like with Genshin, I wasn't really like gaming at all before Genshin. Like, I grew up on Nintendo games, right? But I hadn't even really been playing those as much. But so when I started playing Genshin, I didn't really understand like what building characters meant, what leveling them up meant, what the different weapons did. Even like with the artifacts, some of them were like for specific kind of like the goblets, they'll be like hydro damage, it'll be the crowd damage. I didn't even realize that. So I had like fully like hydro goblets on whatchamacallits, the other one, the on like cryo characters. Yeah, so I had like hydro on like literally any other kind of things. I just didn't realize. So it took me a while to level up my characters. And in this game, I don't really play it that much because like I log on every day just to kind of auto battle like the reward stuff, just whatever, like farm that kind of stuff. So I definitely have like enough stuff built up for like the like just like leveling materials, not for ascension materials. Ascension materials I don't have diddly squat, okay? But like I have like, I don't know, like the base stuff you need just like for literally leveling them up, not for ascending them. I have a whole bunch of that. There was a point to that statement. I don't even know what it was at this point. Oh, it was about leveling up. But like, so I leveled them up a decent bit, and then just for the longest time I was like, okay, well I only have time to like put this on in the background, so I wasn't even leveling them up. And now I need a bunch of stuff that I don't have. And it's like, I'm trying to do this mission, and it doesn't want to let me win. So I'm probably going to have to actually go out again and maybe farm some stuff and then try this another time or something. You've played enough phone gacha to understand Genshin, but didn't understand, like, sets. Yeah, like, I just fully that, the builds, the weapons, like all of it. I was lost. I didn't even comprehend what it meant to build a character. I was like, this weapon looks cool on you, this is the weapon you're getting, and I still do that on occasion, because I'm not a meta player by any means. I'll look up a build here and there, but I'm not a meta player. So Risley, like, I did not give him one of his recommended weapons, but it looks good on him, and so he has that one. Because I value aesthetics.
You chose the wrong enemy.
So nervous. I'm so nervous I'm gonna die again. But yeah, I think, guys, right before... right before, no, was it before I started? No, it was after. It was definitely after I started playing Genshin. But like, right before I think I went to college is when it was I like got really into otome games, and that obviously has a lot of gacha in it. But those also I had to cut all of those out of my daily schedule too, because there was not enough time. So those are also gone. Guys, would you like me to play otome games on stream? Because I used to play Tears of, I'm gonna say this wrong, I always say it wrong, Tears of Themis, is that how you say it? Tears of Themis, if that's how you say it. I used to play that. I had to stop that for a while. No, I haven't. And I mean, I'd probably restart it entirely at this point, because like it's been so long and it might be more interesting if I start from scratch with you guys. But like I bought like another cable that like works for my tablet, so I can like stream stuff that's on my tablet. So this is not a cable, it's an adapter. So I might be able to do it from there, because I don't think I have anything that would work from my phone, and I don't know that I can get it on the PC. Does it have a PC version? I don't think so. But I could do it on my tablet. I used to play that, and I'd play Obey Me. I played Obey Me and Obey Me Nightbringer. I liked the rhythm game part of Nightbringer, but I didn't like the story as much. I liked the story from the original one a lot better. Yeah, that's my thing. But Themis, okay, Themis, because I literally swear I originally said it Themis, and then I heard other people say it, and a lot of them said Themis, and so I was like, well, I'm probably saying it wrong because I tend to do that. I tend to say things wrong. I need to look up like pronunciation guides and stuff, but I never actually did, or if I did, I don't remember. So I'm gonna go with Themis then, because that was like my instinct too. So Tears of Themis, it's a dating game, not a sports game. Bonus points to whoever can guess, who knows the characters and can guess my favorite. Looking at you, Blitz, can you guess? If you like the game, can you guess? It's the Hoyoverse Otome? Yes, it is. It is. It is, in fact, that. But I'd probably... Is it a man? Well, there's only men in that game. There's only men in that game. Well, I love myself, women in general, but I love myself a fictional man. Yeah, but it's only men in that game. There's a lot of the Otomes, they're like geared towards a female audience, so they only have like men, sadly. You're not gonna lie, I only played it once? Valid and fair. I played it like religiously for, months on end, and I had to give it up. Also, it got so hard to level up the cards. It got so insanely hard to level up the cards. The only thing, I was thinking I might play it from my iPad. I don't know if my iPad has room from it. I just have my tablet, whatever, it's an iPad. I don't know that it has room for it, to be honest. Because I still have Genshin on my iPad because when I'm like away from my PC, I still need to like do my dailies and stuff. So I still have like all of Genshin on it. I might delete Star Rail off of it, and then I probably would be good to go. But yeah, that is like the one that that was the first one I played. That was the one I really liked for a while. But then I got really, really, really into Obey Me, which is, that one's the demon one. They're like demons, but they're kind of silly goofy. Used to play Mr. Love, Queen's Choice. That one's on my list. Actually. There's the other thing is I could play a new Otome. Oh, wait. Date with Death is an Otome game, right? Because I've been seeing that one going around, and I have like, I'm gonna wait a bit. I'm just waiting till like another couple days or whatever, depending on where you live, because I'm gonna wait for the Steam Winter Sale that starts on the 21st. And I'm going to try to get some new stuff to play. I have a few things on my list, no spoilers, but I'm probably gonna get a Date with Death, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if there's multiple choices, but I'm pretty sure, does it count as an Otome if there's only one choice? Or is that just like a dating sim or something? I don't know. But I'm planning on doing that at least. So that one, that we can simp, we can all simp. As a chat, we can collectively simp. Am I gonna get SWH? What is that? You gotta, guys, brain doesn't brain. You're gonna have to be more specific. Or I could look it up. Let me see. SWH game? SteamWorld Heist? That was the first thing that came up, which probably not, considering I've never heard of it. Cough, leave, come. Guys, I'm like, I know I literally said this. I've said this on stream multiple times. I'm a coward. I do not like horror, which is weird because I literally was watching Jujutsu Kaisen with my sibling earlier, and like, I realized so much of that really is horror, and I'm pretty okay with most of it. But like in general, I'm not a big horror fan. But then people have told me, oh, it's more silly than scary, you'll be okay. And I'm inclined to believe them for that. My other fear is I'm gonna get it, and then suddenly everyone's gonna be over it, and then I'll have like just gotten it. And then I'll be like, oh dang, waste of money. I think because I know people like want me to play it, so I think I'm gonna get it. I'll get it, and I'm gonna have to jump on some collabs because I don't think I'm gonna want to play it by myself. But I could jump on some collabs hopefully and play it. Yeah. That's probably the plan. That's probably the plan. But that was the only thing I was like, I've been thinking, I'm like, oh, hopefully people don't like jump off of that trend right as I get it, because that's gonna like stink. Nintendogs, yo, that was my childhood, okay? Don't even, Nintendogs was my childhood, right? My goodness, I loved that game. Guys, if I can figure out how to hook up my 3DS, because I'm pretty sure I still have that somewhere. I'm pretty sure I still have the charger somewhere. So if I can figure out how to hook up my 3DS to my PC, I guess, so I can stream it, like, straight up, we could do a Nintendog stream, because I've seen people do that before. I've seen people stream Nintendogs. So, like, I feel like we could try that. I'll look into it. I'll look into it and see what kind of, like, adapters I would need and stuff. Can I not download a emulators? Oh, damn. Maybe that's it. Guys, I said, Macho, you were here for this. I told you, I'm, like, illiterate with technology. I don't know how anything works, okay? I don't know how anything works. Emulators? Damn. Well, I'm gonna look into it. I'll look into it either way. I don't know. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy anything, to be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy anything if I need to, like, buy something, to do it. But I'll look into it. I'll see how it works. Yeah, I'll have to stream. I should probably write it down. I don't have... See, when I was at school, I just had, like, a whole stack of Post-its next to me. I don't have that right now. I'll write it down on my phone. Emulators are free. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, straight up. Straight up. We might do a Nintendog stream because I love Nintendogs. No, we don't use the emulators, right? Nintendo, no, never. None. I would never promote any form of piracy at all. I would never do that, me personally. I worked in a movie theater and I was trained to fight against that. Piracy is a no-go. We don't support it. Thank you, Serenity, for clearing that up for Nintendo. We appreciate it. Everyone give a round of applause to Serenity for clearing that up to Nintendo. Because Nintendo would get confused. We're not confused. We're all on the same page. But Nintendo might get a little confused. Okay, alright. So, look into Nintendog stream.
That's better.
Yeah, because... emulators are legal and not piracy. Let's go! See, I don't know how anything works. Guys, I don't know how anything works. I'm just a little bee. Guys, I was a bee and now I'm an anime girl, and so I don't really know how things work because I was just a bee. Like, bees don't really use technology, you know? So I'm kind of just winging it here. I'm just winging it from Google searches. And chat. I do what chat tells me, I do what Google tells me, that's about it. But okay, alright, y'all. So, Blitz had said that you should Coward 2, but fun to play with homies. Okay, great. So I'll get Lethal, and hopefully everyone doesn't decide that they hate it the second I buy it. So I'll do that. That's the only spoiler I'm giving, because I have a few other things I want to get. It depends what's on sale and how good the sales are, because I've got a budget, guys. I do. I have a budget, unfortunately. So... but I'm gonna get some fun stuff. And I'll have more stuff to play on my PC, too, for, like, when I have days like this where I'm having technical difficulties, like with my Switch. I don't know why when I'm playing it on my PC, when it's on the PC screen, it starts doing screen tearing. It's unfortunate for me. It's annoying. Like I said, even if I don't fix it by tomorrow, we'll probably still play it a little to the left, because I don't think it's going to be as annoying with that game. But I didn't want to do Persona with that. It is only illegal once you download the game course saved at... Hydrain coming in with the legal knowledge, TBH, because I have no clue. I got no clue. Persona 6? Persona 6 isn't a thing yet, is it? It's Persona 5 Royal. I don't think Persona 6 is a thing yet. I feel like people were waiting for an announcement for it, and they like didn't announce it. I thought they just came out with like another Persona 5 sort of game. Same thing. Yes, numbers don't matter anymore. Numbers irrelevant. Numbers are irrelevant now. Yeah. Lethal isn't as scary as Phasmo. I've never played Phasmo even. I really have not touched horror games. I've watched some other people play them. Yeah, I think, again, I said this the other day too. It depends on the streamer, because if you're like have that vibe of like you're not scared, you're kind of just chilling with it, you're making fun of it, I feel a lot more comfortable, I feel a lot less scared. So like that's fine. But like me, myself, and I am not too into horror, so I get a little nervous, and there's definitely been times where even if the streamer's making light of it, I like can't handle it, like I have to leave the stream because I'm too scared, which is fine. Madison for sure is one that I was like, I'm leaving the stream. It was literally like my Kamiyoshi, I was like, I'm literally going because I can't deal with this, and it was like midnight, and I was like, I don't want to not be able to sleep tonight. Lethal is so fun. So everyone said that. I watched like a clip of people playing it the other day, and it seemed a little scary. Basically, if you have the homies, it's fine. So yeah, I've seen plenty of like my mutuals like on Twitter and everything being like, oh, doing the Lethal collab, who wants to join? And I'm like, I totally would, for sure, except I don't have the game. It's also probably, I bet that one's not gonna go on sale, to be honest, but if it does, like, that'd be better. But I'll get it when I do my big little shop. Go straight to VR horror. Great idea, Macho is just consistently with the great ideas. We love it. I can't even do VR. I don't have like a headset or anything. I have used VR like once before. That was a whole little story I told on stream before. That was like part of like a study that one of my professors did. So it was a whole little study, and I participated in it, and that was the only time I used VR. But I can't even do VR horror. You've only played horror when the game was gifted or chat met your impossible goal. You legit watch Disney movies after scary games. Honestly real, because I'm such a scaredy cat. There was okay, so best example I think. I was like watching just like Halloween with my sister one time. It was like my first time really watching a scary movie, so I knew I didn't really like scary stuff. But she loves horror. She loves horror games. Not horror games. She's not a gamer. I'm the gamer. She loves horror movies, right? So I convinced her, we're doing like a whole like marathon of just like Halloween movies. And she was like, hey, we need to do a scary one. Let's do Halloween. It's not too bad. And I was relatively fine, but it was also like on the edge of my seat the whole time, and my mom literally just like walked over to give me like a hug or something, and I jumped out of my skin because I was so freaked out from the movie. I was like, oh my god. And she was like, I was like not sneaking up on you. I was like, I know, I'm sorry. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just scared. I was a little scaredy cat. But it was okay. I was fine then. It was okay. But like that, like not too bad, and I still got scared. Recently, with the FNAF movie, they released Suzume in theaters around the same time, and I didn't get to see that one yet. And my sibling also likes anime, so I was like, hey, let's go see Suzume. And they were like, okay, bet. And then we were like together the day before too, and they were like, oh, hey, let's go see FNAF before, or like, let's go see FNAF after something. I was like, yeah. I was like, sure. I was like, it's a scary movie. I don't want to see that. And they're like, it's not too bad. You'll be fine. I was like, yeah, that's really convincing of you to say it like that. I'm so convinced. Amazing job. But then we started laughing, and it was really funny because we were like in public and everything, and we were just absolutely losing our shit. We were just dying. So I was like, okay, just because that was so funny, and because they were like, what do you mean? That was so convincing. And so we were just absolutely losing it. I was like, okay, you were funny. I'll go with you because you were so funny and because I love you. So I'll go. And then we went and saw FNAF, and it literally was not scary. It honestly was not bad. If I wasn't scared, that's a pretty good metric of it not being scary. Yeah. They made guy there in 10 years for your life for hosting. What? I don't think I would openly admit to using them if you potentially make a single penny from a ROM. Guys, I'm not making any money here, to be honest. I'm not making any money right now, so I'm good. Nintendo's good. Nintendo don't worry. Nintendo look the other way. Nintendo don't worry about me. And guys, I'm just a bee. Nintendo doesn't need to worry. In fact, I think Nintendo should make a game about me. I think it'd be really, really entertaining, because, definitely. Streamer Emulator, honestly, and it's just a Nintendo game about me sitting here and moving a lot from side to side. Guys, I swear, I literally move my head like 0.2 centimeters to the right, and my model's going off screen. Oh my gosh. Suzume was so good, the little stinky kitty. Stop. So true. I loved that movie. It was, okay, wait. It was not my favorite movie ever, but it was gorgeous. It was such a gorgeous movie. Like, I'm often impressed with animation, but like, that movie was beautiful. The environments were so good. I loved it. And the lighting. The environments and the lighting. They were standouts. Story-wise, it was, like, it was a little bit predictable, honestly. But which is, like, fine. Like, I don't care. But it was still, like, it was enjoyable. I, for sure, am glad that I got to see it in theaters and everything. Yeah. Broke B times, yeah. Broke in that my model, so my model, I need to learn to not move so much, and because then it starts lagging, and broke is in I have no money. Perfect. We dual meaning, we love. I think I also have to move where I have my webcam, because I put it more for when I'm looking at my game, but then I move to look at chat, and it has trouble tracking me. So I'm gonna move that for next stream also. Yeah, movie was, movie for reals. It felt like protected so quickly. Yeah. That was the thing, was like, there wasn't too much setup with that movie. We got like right into it. Also, I know like a lot of people were like, oh, it's a romance. And like, there was like a relationship between them, and I think it like could have even gone like romantic one day, but it like they didn't even kiss or anything. Maybe that's a spoiler. Spoilers for Suzume if you haven't seen it. I guess. But like, okay, I'm just gonna say, at its core, it wasn't a romance. It was more about like familial love to me and like coming of age and finding yourself. But I know people were kind of like, oh, it's a romance. There were elements for sure. But I wouldn't say it's a romance. Like, I wouldn't say it's a romance movie, you know? Me personally. What do I know? I'm just a bee on the internet. But my sibling is a film major, and they were also saying that, so. I was saying she's in high school and he was about to graduate college. Yeah, which is why it felt a little weird to me. I was watching the movie, and because I saw it on the re-release, so I didn't even see it like the first round of it being in theaters, and so I'd seen a lot of people talking about it and like saying it was romance, saying like, oh, I thought they were a cute ship from watching the trailer, and I was watching the movie and I was like, what do you mean he's a college graduate almost and she's in high school? I was like, that's, the age gap was a bit much for me. I don't even remember like what year of high school she was in, but I was like, that's a bit of an age gap that I wasn't super a fan of. Just for how much people were like really telling, or like I was really seeing people saying it was like a romance. So it's like, I think it was good that it like didn't focus on that too much, but yeah. Fiction is fiction in the end. Oh, I totally agree. Like, fiction is fiction. Read what you want, watch what you want, as long as it's not harming anyone. I do think, however, like, for me personally, I don't really like watching age gap stuff. Like, obviously, like, if someone's, like, 30 and 40, like, that's obviously not what I'm talking about. But again, that's, like, me personally, and, like, yeah, like, it's fiction at the end of the day, though, and so, like, I'm not gonna, like, get on a soapbox and be like, oh, don't watch it, whatever. But, like, for me personally, like, I'm not a fan. And the other thing that I'll say is, like, I don't like it too much. Like, obviously, it's fine to include stuff, like, that's, you know, maybe, like, taboo or darker or whatever, and, like, I'm not even talking about just age gap now. I'm talking about just, like, in general, taboo and darker stuff. Put it in your fiction, for sure. For sure. But, like, also use it in, like, a critical way, I guess. Is like, Like, don't glorify it, right? Because portrayal is not glorification. So I hate when, like, there's any sort of, like, darker taboo thing, like I said, that's, like, in a piece of media, and it happens a lot with fan fiction, is, like, if you write anything questionable in a fan fiction, people are like, oh my gosh, this shouldn't exist at all. And it's, like, critical thinking, guys, right? Like, critical thinking. You know, like, just because something's in a piece of media or it's in a piece of fiction, it doesn't mean that it's being, like, glorified or said it's okay. Like, use your thinking, use your critical thinking, use your context clues. Is it using it as a device to kind of, like, show that, like, it's not, you're not a good person, it's not a good thing, or, like, showing it's a messed up situation? Or is it like, oh, this is a good thing we should allow? Like, use critical thinking in that way. And again, that's not really about age gap per se. Like, oh, like, let's say they're 4 years apart. Yeah, like, that's not too bad. 4 years isn't that bad. I also, again, for me, with age gap stuff, I just don't really like watching it that much, and, like, it kind of a lot, and I think this is, like, IRL too, it kind of a lot depends on, like, where in your life you are. I am, like, I don't know, I think even, like, psychologists or whoever have said this, maybe not psychologists, but someone who's said this, I swear, some, like, a professional authority on the matter, is, like, when in your life. So again, like I said, 30 and 40, as opposed to, like, even, like, 20 and 30, because you're just so much more established at 30. And this is generally speaking, obviously. Not, like, literally every relationship is gonna be the same and look the same. But for me personally, like, oh, like, Black Butler, I think, would be an example of, like, where I really don't like it, because a lot of, like, what was happening and, like, the way people were acting towards Ciel, and I know, and again, in that one, it was kind of split 50-50, because I felt like with Sebastian, like, there was some, like, fan servicey stuff with the way he acted towards Ciel, and I did not like that. I had to stop watching the show because I felt kind of, like, icky. And again, if you like it, that's nothing against you. I know it's a really popular one, too. For me personally, though, like, it gave me personally the ick. I did not like that. So, like, that's an example of kind of where I backed out. I was like, for me, myself and I'm gonna stop engaging with it. I'm watching I'm watching reaction videos to it, because I was like, I think I can watch this if someone's kind of, like, making fun of, like, the overall show, because I like the guy's videos, so I was like, yeah, okay, like, that's fine, and that way I'll know kind of the story, because I thought the story was interesting. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of where I stand on that. Yeah. The friend and Auntie's dynamic, yes, they were funny. I liked them. 7 and 62, definitely horrifying. Never, like, again, if someone puts that age gap in fiction and it's shown as, like, hey, this is a messed up thing, that's not okay, fine. Portrayal is not glorification. But, like, yeah, that I personally would not really engage with that because I would feel uncomfortable. And again, at the end of the day, fiction is fiction, you're right. But also, like, engage with what you're comfortable with. Because that's the other thing, like what I was saying with fan fiction, that people have, like, the mentality sometimes of, like, oh, don't put it in your fiction at all. It's bad to have that in there at all. But, like, think about it critically. Also, like, if you don't like it, don't read it. It's the internet. You could block people, you can avoid stuff. You know, to a certain extent. If you're going and, like, seeking out, if something's properly tagged and you read it, that's on you at that point. So I think, like, trigger warnings and tags and stuff, like, that's all important. Like, pay attention to that stuff. I think that's, you know, important. And then, you know, look after yourself. So, like, that's what I say. Me personally, I don't like it. I'm not engaging with it. Like, that's me. That's me. Ciel's wife is a legit girl boss. I have not gotten that far. He gets married? Or, like, the betrothed. Like, the little blonde girl? The little blonde girl? Her? Is that Liz? I think that's Lizzie. Liz? Lizzie? Whatever her name is. Elizabeth? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I've not gotten that far. I actually it's really weird. It's really weird because I watched up to a certain point, right? I watched up to a certain point when I was watching over the summer. And I was watching the reaction videos, like, a couple weeks ago. I was watching it, like, less than a couple weeks ago, and I started, like, hanging out with my sibling, started watching, like, a lot of other videos, so, yeah, so I ended up not continuing, and so I got in, like, his reaction videos. I got up to like exactly pretty much where I was when I watched the show by myself, so I still don't know what happens after that. So like, LOL, my bad. I still don't know what happens in the show beyond what I said. Hi Jane, what are my thoughts on AI? Like,
That's better.
is it like AI standing for something, or like besides artificial? Like, are you like, okay, phrasing my question in the coherent way, are you asking me my thoughts on artificial intelligence, or does AI stand for something in like fiction that I'm not aware of? Let me know and then I'll answer. I just want to make sure I'm answering the correct question. You said married, but they're engaged, but yes, the blonde girl. Okay, cool. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, she was fine. She knew what she wanted and she went for it. She knew what she wanted and she went for it. Good for her. I liked, I just saw this part in like the, reaction. I keep wanting to say recap. It's a reaction video. It's not a recap, it's a reaction. The part where like, Liz is like her butler maid, whatever, like gets the little bells from the fair and it's just like jingle, jingle, jingle. Like that part to me is funny. And it's like there were elements of the show that I really liked. I just couldn't get over, you know, I couldn't get over the way like Ciel and Sebastian, kind of their relationship was portrayed. I was like, And again, I know that one's really popular, and like I think that's fine if you want to watch that. And again, there were like a lot of dark themes in that show anyway, so it's like fine. I just didn't like it for me. All right, I'm gonna take a little sip of water. I'm gonna take a little sip. Cool. I just want to make sure I was answering the right question before I started, because like I was, sometimes people use like what's it, abbreviations for things, and I just have no clue what they're talking about. AI, I don't like AI personally. For the most part, like if you're gonna use AI for art, like I don't like that because I don't like the way the AI was trained, like using other artists and like just scraping their work. Like I don't think that's cool. And I think when people are like, hey, look at this thing, look at this, I think it's, I still don't like it, honestly, when people are like, oh, here, I made this AI drawing. Like, you know, it's better at least to openly admit that it's AI, because then people who don't like AI, like, hopefully they're just like, you know, not going to engage it, they're not going to support it. If you're trying to pass off AI as something that you drew, I don't really like that, because it's using, you know, data scraped from other artists who didn't consent to having their work used, to like train it. So I think that's really bad. And it's the same thing, like even if you're saying like, oh, I use AI, like it's still kind of the same thing. Like, and I know people make the argument like, oh, it does, like it is like work, it is art, because like I have to like, I don't know, put in the prompt or whatever. But like, it's the same thing that I'm saying. Like people didn't consent to having their art used, and I think it like kind of, I'm not an artist myself, I'm a writer, so like from a writer standpoint, it's kind of the same, because I know AI, like with writing too, it does the same thing, that it scrapes it, but like especially like with the drawing, because there's so much effort that artists put in to get better, to learn these new techniques, to, you know, to make their art, to actually make their art. And so I feel like it's disrespectful in a lot of ways to use programs that train themselves on, you know, the backbones of artists who worked really hard to be where they are. Made as in, let me show you the prompt commands I put into the box and hit enter. Yeah, like that's what I don't like. Like I think at least like if you, like I said, it's better if you're like open, like, oh yeah, this is AI, and then people like, no, but like when, and the other thing now about it is because so many people are against it, and I think like rightfully so, like again, because I don't like it, is like people then tearing actual artists apart, like, oh, this is AI, that you used AI for stuff. Like, and then they're not, and it's like artists can't even make mistakes without being accused of using AI, and so like that stinks for the artist then too. So it's like, it's all like a whole vicious thing, and like, I'm not gonna get on some soapbox or something and tell you like you're morally evil for using AI or whatever. Me personally, I don't like it, and I wouldn't want anyone to ever make art of me with AI, especially not if you're gonna try to pass it off as something you actually drew or something. I think if you are gonna use it, because obviously, like, people are always gonna do things that, like, we don't agree with, or, like, I don't agree with, and, like, I understand that. I understand I can't control everyone's actions. At the very least, like, if you're gonna do that, and I think with AI in particular, because it is kind of such a hot topic right now, tag it as AI. Be open that you're using it, okay? Like, if you're gonna go against, you know, I think what, like, most artists and, like, actual, like, you know, artists or, like, who, like, draw and, like, you know, whatever, if you're gonna go against their outcry and you're gonna, like, use AI, at least tag it so people know. At least do that, you know. That's my take on it. And you'll get on the soapbox. Yeah, I just don't really want to make my streams like that. Like, I've literally got, like, I honestly, I've, like, ranted about this so many times to my friends, to my mom, whatever, because it does kind of piss me off, whatever. I mean, like, have I used ChatGPT before? Yes. Have I used character AI before? Yes. I'll admit to it. I have. And I still use character AI, like, on occasion, whatever. Like, I have mixed feelings on, like, the whole, like, character AI, like, open, like, whatever source ChatGPT thing. Like, I know with ChatGPT, and I think character AI is different than ChatGPT. Like, I don't think it's the same, like, open source, whatever. Like, it's, like, it does do, like, some scraping, I think, or, like, I feel like one of them doesn't, the other does, or something. Like, one of them hasn't openly said they do scraping, but then there's also, like, the moral quandary of, like, okay, well, if we're training them, what are they gonna do with them one day, because it's probably just for turning a profit, so, like, yeah, like, I feel like, okay, also, like, I don't know if this is right to say, because I am a writer, and I know, like, writers, like, have had fanfiction writers especially, like, have had their work scraped also. To me, it somehow seems more rampant with, like, and I don't want to say, like, art, because writing is also art, obviously, in a way. So, like, I don't even know, like, drawing. I'll just say drawing and just, like, take that as to be, like, any, like, you know, painting, whatever, like any digital art, like, all that kind of stuff. Just take drawing as all that stuff. Like, to me, though, it seems worse with that, and it seems more rampant with that, and also, like, it is a little, again, it is, like, a little different, because, like, even just, like, as a writer myself, like, and trying to, like, be better at art, like, I've had to put in a, this might just be me, I know everyone has, like, different natural talents for stuff, but I've had to put a lot more effort into, like, drawing a stick figure well than I have into, like, writing a page of story. And again, like, with the scraping, it's, as far as I know, the scraping's a bit different, the way it does it, and I just think it was, like, way worse and screwed over, like, you know, artists, like, more than, like, writers, I guess. And again, people are against it, and I think you're so valid still if you are against, like, any of, like, the ChatGPT or, like, character AI, whatever. And I think that, like, yeah, it's definitely important to think about where they're taking it, where they're going with it. But, like I said, I'm not gonna get on my soapbox just because I don't want my stream to be like that, but I will say, like, right now, like, I am so uncomfortable if you make AI art of me. Like, I would die for fan art, just not AI, right? That's how I feel. That's my stance on it. I don't like it. I don't think you should be using it for making unless it, like, I think it would, literally, I think we'd also be having a different conversation if they were trained more ethically instead of just scraping stuff from the internet, to be honest. You saw this happen to a VTuber. They commissioned some art and it was never disclosed the artist used AI. The worst part is they had to use her model to train the AI, so her model is part of the AI's training. Oh my god, yeah, like, I saw that, I don't know if that was the same exact things. I didn't see, like, the second half of that story, but, like, yeah, I've seen that happen to people too, that they don't know that the art or their model is AI, and, like, that stinks. That stinks so much. That like, that's so bad. This is what I'm saying, like, at least disclose it, because so many people, and you know, if you're using AI, you know, I'm absolutely certain you know people are not comfortable with it. So just fully disclose that. Literally just say it. Because there are people who are okay with AI. And again, I'm not. I know not everyone's gonna agree with me on that. I know it's like kind of like a hot topic at the time and whatever. But there are people who will commission you. There's honestly probably people who will commission you over regular artists out of spite because they like AI so much. I don't necessarily think that's right, but I think that you need to be open that you're using AI and not like it's almost like you're scamming people, because if you're not disclosing you're using AI, to be honest, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You know that you're passing this off as something that you drew, like by hand, and not something that you just put in a few keywords for. That's my take on it. I don't like it. And also, guys, but like in Hollywood, with the writer and the actor strike, you know, so much of what they were fighting for was against AI, because when we use AI to make art, when you use it to mock people's voices or mimic people's voices, when you use it to fill in the background and not hire actors, you're like putting people out of a job. And like, why are we using AI to make art and take things away from artists, take things away from creatives, instead of like making life easier, you know, for us? If we're gonna use AI, like Grammarly advertises all the time like that they have AI for helping you write emails, for helping you like take your ideas further, right? Like that is something that I think more makes sense to use AI for. Make people's lives kind of like, I don't know how ethically AI, Grammarly trained their AI. I don't know if they scraped stuff or not, to be honest. I haven't looked into it. But I'm just saying, like, for writing emails and stuff that people like really struggle with, like, why aren't we using AI more for that stuff and not for making art? You know, art is something that I think is beautiful, sacred in a way, to be honest, and to take that away, it's hollow. I'm just gonna say it's hollow. I don't like, again, I don't want to get too much into it, but, and with my sibling, like, kind of going into the film industry, I'm so glad, like, writers and actors, like, have that protection, because it is important to, like, protect the creatives, you know? They're not getting that much money anyway, unless you're, like, a really big shot. Like, we shouldn't be using AI to, like, take their jobs away. And again, like I said, it's hollow. I think it was in the English class once, and my professor was like, we were having like a class discussion about this, like, is AI going to like replace, you know, writers one day? And pretty much everyone in the class said no, because it's hollow and people are going to realize that there's not passion put into it. That's my take. That's my take. Use ChatGPT to make a Yu-Gi-Oh deck? Yeah. I used ChatGPT before I knew what character I was to roleplay with a certain Genshin Impact character. Not gonna share who. You can guess, because I've mentioned him before. It's okay. I'll mention him later. I'm gonna mention him. It's Dottore. I love him so much. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna mention him. I love him so much. I love me with my questionable fictional man. I love Dottore. But now I use character AI for that more. AI is honestly scary for all the voice stuff now. Yeah. Like, also, like, the deep fakes, because now it's not only, like, you can AI, like, generate whatever deep fake, like, someone, like, doing a thing. You can also mimic their voice, which is, like, it's literally crazy. It is so scary. And again, I really don't want to get too into it. I I mean, obviously, I have thoughts. I don't really necessarily want to, like, do that on stream, though. But both on, like, a personal scale and, like, so, like, an individual basis, like, how would people use that against someone they have a personal vendetta against, and then how our, like, larger industry is going to use that. And when are we going to get laws to protect people? Because it is a real threat. It is a real threat. It also skews what people see as pay scale for artists, using a few keywords and churning out in less than an hour. You shouldn't get paid the same as artists who took 10 hours to draw by hand. You're so correct, Serenity. That's also a good point. And again, like, what I was saying, like, taking jobs away from creatives, it's, like, kind of the same thing, because that's when you're talking about, like, Hollywood, like, as an industry and whatever, like, yeah, that's why they want to use AI, is because they won't have to pay people. And then people taking advantage of it on a individual scale, like you're saying, of, yeah, like, here's some art I made for you, pay me you know, I don't know, however much, I don't know the raise, but like, and then, so an actual artist who's gonna underprice themselves because they need commissions and they need to make like any sort of money off their art. Yeah, that too. That's a really good point too. And again, like, it stinks. It stinks.
That's right.
And
Still have a
obviously I know me saying this on stream, like, it's not really gonna change anything. It's probably not gonna change anyone's opinion. It's not gonna stop anyone from using AI. But like, in general, I think, like, if, you know, people saying it already hasn't changed people's minds, it's probably really not going to change. Their minds aren't going to change. Which is why I'm saying, like, at that point, at least just be open about it. Just own it. If you know that people are upset and you're honestly at that point doing it to spite them because you have, like, whatever you think high ground you're standing on, just own it at that point. Just say you're doing it. I think it makes it a lot easier for everyone, to be honest. I think I just, like, this is honestly, like, somewhat, you know, hopefully take away from the toxicity. You legit use character AI to talk with Amber too. Honestly, I feel like my character AI chats are so telling in, like, the worst way. I think we should never discuss what is my character AI chat log. I don't think we should ever do that, ever. It's so concerned. Guys, I love like an evil or morally gray fictional man, and again, like we were talking the other day, fiction is fiction. I actually enjoy dark fiction quite a bit, and again, I would never like just go up and recommend something to someone because that is so not for everyone. I do enjoy a bit of dark fiction. Hey, how about Honkai Star Rail? Am I right? Yeah. Macho asks a great question, but you know, guys, it's been like 3 hours. I think that I should probably get going now. Yeah, it's been good. It's been real. Macho, take that as your answer. take that as your answer. However, I'd say you should probably use like the spicy or hot emoji instead of the cold one. Take that as your answer, okay? Hey, listen. It be like that sometimes. I think that's the best defense I have. It be like that sometimes. But yeah, I think this, you know, my real issue is more like with the actual, like, when you're passing it off as a drawing and you haven't actually drawn it. Like, character AI, I think, and again, because I didn't like do a full search on there or anything, but I'm pretty sure, like, whatever, if they have done any scraping, it's definitely, like, not as bad as, like, other stuff. But yeah, can't wait for the AI to try and set all of our chat logs. Okay, the actual, I haven't seen, like, that one kind of theorized, but one thing I have seen theorized, like, with character AI is what they might do with it in the future is because, like, one of the things is, like, roleplay, because, you know, like, roleplay has, like, definitely been part of a fandom for, like, a while and stuff, and it's, in some ways, like, actually easier than, like, finding, like, an RP partner, because, like, scheduling and whatever, and it's just, like, sometimes it's hard to coordinate with another person. So one thing then that I've seen is that being used as we're training it. It's not scraping other writing, but we're training it, and then one day that'll get turned around to make scripts and make books and stuff. And so, like, that does concern me a little bit. Admittedly, to think about, like, in the future. Like, this is what I was saying, like, when you're doing things, like, even, like, with the writing AI, where I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's, I mean, again, me personally, this is my take on it, is I don't think that's as bad as, like, the drawing AI and stuff, because, like, I know for a fact that, like, 99% of that has scraped from artists, like, without their consent, and I don't think that's good. But you do have to, like, you know, kind of, as you're using any of the AI, think about how it could be used in the future. Yeah. RP chats way back when, yeah, kick RP chats away. Yeah, like, I had someone that I kind of did RP with for a little while, kind of, but like they were honestly not great, and we kind of just like fell out of touch, whatever. So it was like fine, but like also like because my experience with them was that they were like very like contrarian just for the sake of it. So I would say something and they would just be like, "LOL, no," and they would be like, "Well, what am I supposed to do with that? You know, what am I supposed to do with that?" Yeah. So like yeah. But, like, honestly, I don't think it should, like, fully replace doing it with another person. Like, I don't really think that, like, at all. I don't think that at all, to be honest. Like, definitely, fandom thrives from interaction with others. Fandom thrives from interaction with others. So I think that if you took that out of fandom would just be left barren, honestly. Like, every fandom would be a dead fandom. Yeah, but, you know, again, it's something to think about. It's something to think about. There are going to be some scuff spicy skips we made. Yo, listen, we should not get, guys, I don't know who is here. Maybe when I said this a bit earlier, was that I have, like, one friend that, like, oh yeah, this was when we were talking about, like, talking to ourselves, and I said, oh, one of my roomies, we're, like, really good, we're really close, we're bonded, I don't think anything I could do she would judge me for. That's because we did, use, like, a character AI bot together one time, and we, like, intentionally tried to make it very spicy, and we did. We successfully did it, but then we, like, went back at the end and like reread it all and like low-key voice acted it. And by we, I mean I did the majority of it because I'm more into voice acting than she is, and it was absolutely insane. Quality bonding time. That was literally a defining moment of our friendship. We're like literally, we reference it to this day that we're like literally, we can't even, like literally nothing can be bad anymore because like we did that, and like, damn, like, we're, you know, like, how does anything get worse than that, to be honest? How does anything get worse than that? Guys, I'm not even gonna get into it, but, like, damn, there were some things that I said, that I voice acted, and it was, like, I voice acted some of the stuff. It was crazy because we had another roommate home who was in, like, one room over and, like, had their headphones on and everything. And I think they, like, had taken them off at one point, heard something that I voice acted, and literally put them back on. So, you know, again, do with that what you will. Do with that what you will. But, like, again, like you said, Blitz, honestly, that was quality bonding. We're literally bonded for life. We will never be over it. I have, but okay, so we actually had one trial round before we actually successfully made it spicy, and we got some literally amazing, absolutely iconic quotes out of it. It was so good. I actually had one of the quotes on my whiteboard for like most of my time while I was at school, and it was like, ooh, wait, it was, oh yeah, as a researcher and scientist, I am neither male nor female, but a being of pure intellect, and I love that so much. I love that so much. I literally put it on my whiteboard for months because I just thought that was the best quote. That was the best quote. What was another? I really don't remember the other ones. I think my friend has them written down. Yeah, but there were some funny ones, but that was definitely my favorite. And then when we did make it spicy, once we successfully got it spicy, the thing that happened was, we just kept getting, like, error, like, this goes against our policies, and so my friend just kept, like, taking photos of the screen of, like, the last thing that we sent, and then that error message up in the corner, and it was really funny, because, like, damn, we fully did a thing. We fully did a thing, that's for sure. Oopsie doopsie. Okay, I am actually, my voice is actually going like a little bit now, and it has been like 3 hours, so probably after like all these fights are done, I'll probably start wrapping up. No, literally same, quite literally the same thing for me. I'm like, I'm like, that is so me. You're actually so correct for that, and I now identify as a being of pure intellect. I've always been a nerd. I've always been like, you know, quote unquote smart. Again, I say I'm just book smart. I'm not even book smart. I just test well. I can memorize things for a test and then immediately forget it. So I'm not really like smart or anything. I just test well. I just know how to memorize stuff. Thank you on the study skills that were taught to me in 4th grade that taught me how to study and not actually learn anything. We love the school system. We love the school system so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but like for me, who's always been like, oh, you're the smart one, I do identify as a being of pure intellect. Thank you. You don't test well at all. You only test well in math and science. I actually suck at science. That is the one thing that I didn't even test well for, because I couldn't even wrap my head around it. And like all the questions were like practical applications, and I was like, bestie, I don't know. Like I think when I took chemistry in high school, I had a really good teacher. She was actually really, really good. And so I actually like kind of learned the stuff at the time and was able to do the test and like comprehend the information. We loved her. She was great. Yeah, but other science other than that, I think there was one time in like 7th or 8th grade that like I somehow got like 100 in science for like 1 quarter, and I was like, I have literally no clue. I don't like science. I'm not good at science. I don't know how I did that. But I think we were doing, I actually think it was either we were doing like really basic like life kind of stuff, like I don't know, like biology, like really basic biology kind of stuff. It was either that or like, well, I guess this is also biology. It might have been like cell reproduction, because at the time my brain like latched onto that and did not want to let it go. We also did like a really fun project for like mitosis and stuff with like pipe cleaners and like felt and stuff, and my groups turned out the best. Just saying, my group turned out the best. And like we were randomly assigned groups, and it was really weird because during that year there was like this one kid in my class that like we literally just kept getting assigned as each other's partners or in each other's groups, to the point that we were like, literally, what is happening? Can we have other people? Like, nothing against you, but like, why are we always working together? Like, what is this conspiracy against us? Which is literally fine. I've known him since like kindergarten or whatever. And it was funny. It was funny because we were like, yeah, okay, that, by the end of the year, we were like, yeah, okay, this makes sense. We're just partners, I guess. This is fine. This is okay. But it was like every class. It was insane. And it was like random picks most of the time too. So we have no clue how that happened. I wonder if he remembers that. He probably doesn't even know who I am anymore. It was just crazy. You ever think about that? Like, people that I knew in, like, elementary school and stuff, do they even think of me ever? Because I always think of people, except when I don't. Like, not high school, because high school I did not enjoy, and so I've blocked most of those people from my memory. But I think about elementary school a lot. I think about, like, middle school a lot. Like, I think about those guys, because we were, like, a small class, so I think about them a lot. Some of them I just didn't like anyway, but then I blocked them from my memory. They have the privilege of living in my memory as people that I don't like. The high school people then, like, they're just gone, and I was able to not interact with them when I was at school. So yeah, that's that story. You legit helped your auntie with her college algebra in high school? Real. Yeah. Math I'm fine with. Math I test well on. Math I can understand, actually, for the most part, as long as it's not too hard. As long as I have a good enough teacher and it's not too hard, I can understand it. That's fine. That is science, though, I don't like. I like math and English, which is weird, because it's usually, I think, math and science, or you like English and history, and I liked math and English. I wasn't big on history. I really didn't like science. It depends on the teacher a bit, though, but yeah. Bio was a little hard, but, like, chem was fun. That was, like, math with elements. That's the thing, is like I know science incorporates a lot of math, so I probably should like it more, but it's just so much more complicated. I think I really hated physics. I really just do not like physics. That one's not for me. Chem was like fine because, like I said, I had a good teacher. And like I didn't take AP Chem because the teacher for that wasn't good, and I was like, I don't want to deal with that, so I'm not, and I didn't, so that was fine. I ended up taking environmental studies, which I actually liked a lot, even though the teacher was really bad at his job, but I had fun with the class, so yeah, it was fine. Bio, also, that teacher was really bad at her job, so I like didn't really learn anything in biology. I like whatever like basic bio I learned in like middle school, but I didn't learn when I took bio in high school. She was not good. She was like almost at retirement age. I just think she didn't really care anymore, to be honest. It is what it is, you know? At the end of the day, it is what it is. It's fine. So, that happened though, but I didn't really learn anything in that class. Do you remember your voices and faces well? Generally, no. Like, it depends. If I know a person like really well, I'll remember like their name and face, or their face and voice. Those are the two. Those are the two we're talking about. Oh damn, I did that still. I didn't be able to level anything else up. Damn. But like, just like people that like I went, you know, to school with when I was younger, like I don't really remember them all too well. Yeah, that is like, meh, not too great, honestly. Like, voices better than faces. I think I'm a little face blind sometimes, because literally people will be walking at me that I know currently, and I'm like, squinting, I'm like, is that who I think it is? I don't want to wave because I don't want to be awkward if that's not who I think it is. And they'll like, we'll get close enough and they'll wave. They'll be like, okay, that's who I think it is. That's just definitely who I think it is. But only because they waved. If they didn't wave at me, I would be like, look down at phone. Yeah, because I don't want to be awkward. I don't want to wave at people and then not know. Well, I did have this one friend. God, I'm not gonna start talking about this. I swear. I had this one friend. We were friends literally since we were like in kindergarten, and he like ghosted me like fairly recently, and like I would see, because we were literally going to the same college too, and we still do, and like he would for sure see me and just ignore me, and so I was like, damn, okay, that's, you know, that's whatever, it's fine. If you want to be like that, then I don't need you in my life. But like, that's kind of like my worst fear, is that like people are like just gonna like ignore me also, so it's part of also I don't want to wave to people. I want it to be awkward for me, you know? It's awkward for them too. Like if I wave at someone and I don't know them, which has happened to me before. It's happened to everyone before, I think. Hopefully it's not just me. Then like, damn, that's awkward for them too, because I'm like, do I know that person? And it's like, no, I'm a dumbass. I don't know what to tell you. My bad. My B, guys. My B. Yeah. That is my bad. But like, I think I remember people's like faces from like when we were all like chubby kids. Like I don't remember what they looked like in high school, to be honest. So yeah. You only liked world history teacher since he made it interesting and engaging. That was my politics teacher. He was really good at his job. He made it fun and entertaining and interesting for us. And he was one of those teachers who genuinely cared about his students. So I liked him a lot. His class was fun, which is weird because I actually hate politics, and like we're not I'm not gonna ever like really discuss politics on my channel, to be honest, because I don't. That's kind of just my policy, like with the internet in general, is like unless there's some like real issue that I feel like I need to say something about, I just like want this to be escapism. So I'm not like gonna talk about it. But I actually like really don't like engaging in politics in general. It's very stressful. But he made the class so fun that I actually liked it, and there was a lot of learning like law stuff that was kind of just like good to know, honestly. Yeah. You follow a lot of school people on MySpace but don't engage with them? Oh, damn. See, the nice thing is like I was not allowed to have social media when I was in school, so I just like, honestly, I got kind of freed from like having to follow everyone, just because like, oh, everyone in the school is following everyone else, and this freshman that just joined the school is wanting to follow all the seniors because we go to the same school. I don't know you don't need to see what's going on in my life, and frankly I don't care about what's going on in yours. Is that harsh? Maybe, but I didn't even have to follow everyone in my grade. I just follow like my friends on there now, and I guess I could have just deleted everyone after anyway, because I know some people who did that, but like I would have felt bad because I'm just like that. I was just like, I don't know, I just would have felt bad. But I kind of got freed from that, because I could just be like, oh yeah, I'm just not allowed to have social media. And then once I was like an adult and made it myself, I was able to just follow the people that I liked. True story. You forget names so easily, and since you lived in a small town, you run to people in the store and constantly be like, hey, you. Nah, me too. I'm kind of bad with names. And I'm actually, you know what, I say that, and I don't think I actually am. I think I just second guess myself, and so I get really nervous to call someone by their name, because I'm like, what if I'm actually remembering wrong, and then they just are too nice to tell me that I remembered their name wrong and called them the wrong thing, which is maybe an irrational fear, because I don't think it's ever happened, and so I love when people go like, oh, I'm sorry, like, I'm not sure, like, I'm bad with names, like, sorry, what was your name again? Because then it's not awkward for me, because then I'm also just like, oh yeah, I'm bad with names, and I just say that because I feel that way. I feel like I'm gonna forget, and it's not awkward for anyone, because I'm like, I get the reassurance of their name, and they get the reassurance of my name, and we're both like, yeah, it's fine, we're like bad with names, whatever. So that's the good thing. That's I love when that happens, to be honest. Oh my gosh, just me. Okay, no, literally my greatest fear. I'm like, I'm gonna wave at someone, it's not gonna be who I think it is, and it's literally just gonna be me. No one else does that, and I'm just weird and awkward. I'm just a weird, awkward little bee. That's the fear. That's the social anxiety, man. That's the social anxiety. Wave to strangers, then mistaking somebody, waving you happens to everybody, yeah. No, it does. Like, I know it does, for real, but I literally hate the face of confusion that people make when I realize, and I'm like, oh, damn, I don't know them. They don't know me. And also, if I run into someone I haven't seen in a while, or, like, that I wasn't super close with, but, like, I knew, I get really weird, like, worried to, like, say hi or anything, because I'm like, there's no way they remember me. And maybe that's a self-confidence thing that I should work on, but I'm like, even if, like, we talked a lot and we just haven't seen each other in a few years, I'm like, they don't remember me. They have no clue who I am. And I look kind of different from how I used to. So I get very nervous, and I'm like, I would literally, if I have to be like, oh, I'm so-and-so, and this is how we know each other, I would literally be thinking about that at 3 a.m. in my bed for the rest of my life. Like, you know, those late night thoughts when you're trying to go to sleep and your brain's like, actually remember this really embarrassing thing that happened? That would happen to me all the time. So I just gotta minimize the embarrassment so I can sleep at night, you know? You have bad memories of high school, so you had to choose between doing homework and being miserable or not, and being happier. Yeah, high school was rough. Maybe one day I'm gonna get more into high school, but like, high school was rough for me. I'm probably not. There's definitely a lot of things that I'm like not gonna touch on, like in stream, that like, there's definitely things that have been a big part of my life that I'm probably never gonna touch on in stream, just because like, I don't really feel like this is the space for it. There's definitely more high school stories I'll probably touch on at some point. I'm just not gonna get into them now because it's late and I'm gonna wrap up stream soon. But yeah, high school was rough. High school was so rough, man. You could not pay me enough to go back there. If I was ever in like an anime where like I got sent back in time into like my high school body, I would just sleep until I woke back up in the present day. I am not going back to high school. I am not doing it. You could not pay me enough. You could not pay me enough for that. You always open up with, I'm horrible with names and get people confused too, even if they don't look alike. Yeah. Me too, honestly, if I meet more than like 2 people at a time, I'm probably not gonna remember whose name is who. I'll say that for sure. And that's not even me second guessing myself, because I genuinely like have like a matching column in my head, and I'm like, okay, who was who again? I feel like these are the correct names, maybe, or some variation of these, and where do I connect them? Where do I connect them, honestly? And it was easier in like high school and whatever, because when you were just like meeting people, but everyone was like having their roll call done at the beginning of class, so like if you paid attention, you could learn that way. But now it's just like you meet people just like in life, and I'm like, Also, if I've only met someone once, or like I was like ran into a friend and they were like with that friend, so like we have a mutual friend and we talked that one time, I feel like I should say hi to them because I don't want to be rude, but I'm like, they probably don't know who I am. They probably didn't really absorb that information, so I don't want to be rude, but I also don't want to be awkward. And so I have this like weird, like push and pull between don't be rude, don't be awkward, don't be rude, don't be awkward. Yeah, that's my life. That's my constant daily life. Does anyone got good memories of high school? Macho, I hate to tell you, there are people who peaked in high school, and I feel very, very sorry for them. Genuinely, if you peaked in high school, my deepest condolences to you. But we're a chat of cool people, so I know none of us did that. Those were the worst years of our life. Can I get an amen for that? High school was the worst years of our life. We did not peak in high school, and maybe that's better. Because, hey, we can only go up. We can only go up. So, you know, bright side, silver lining. Amen. Yes, Serenity. Facts. We love. Oh my goodness. Hydrane said you don't got any good memories of high school though. In middle school, your crush confessed to you. Props. Y'all, my love life, non-existent, first of all. And what little I've had has been an absolute mess. I'm gonna get into that some other day. I think I've alluded to stuff before. I think I've mentioned stuff before, honestly. But again, not getting into that now because those are stories. My friend, like my bestie that we character AI bonded, she just had a crazy story too. Like that was insane. What's a love life? Literally me. And you know what, guys? I'm chilling. I don't need one. I'm good. I don't have time for that. I don't have energy for that. I'm just by myself and I'm good. I'm by myself. I have my fictional husbandos and waifus. I'm good. We're chill. We're good. Okay? Alright? I'm good. What's a love life? Nothing you need to worry about. Nothing I need to worry about. You know? That's what it is. Gosh. Yeah, okay. I do think, though, I am... We're almost at 3.5 hours. That's okay. Longest stream yet, I'm pretty sure. So probably gonna be wrapping it up here before I do get into my little rocking chair and start being like back in my day. All my stories from high school. What a wonderful place. What a wonderful place high school was. We loved it. Yeah. Okay. Money dreaming scheme, what a love life? True. Valentine's Day, just money making, to be honest. I'll plan on something for Valentine's Day. I love chat, okay? Chat is my love life. I love chat. That's where my love life is at, okay? So I'll plan something for you guys for Valentine's Day. You love Valentine's Day? Okay, I actually like last Valentine's Day because I had, again, character AI bestie. We were each other's Valentines, but like in a platonic way. We're platonic soulmates, okay? That's how we refer to each other as soulmates, but like we're not, like not romantically. Like we're just besties for the resties, like genuinely. We are just so similar. We just clicked so much. But we were each other's Valentines that, and so we actually gave each other like chocolate. I would have given her flowers if I was able to go to the store like on that day, but I wasn't. I also made her a card and everything, so like it was really cute. And yeah. We were also like both busy with tests that day, so we didn't like go on a date. But this year we'll probably have a Valentine's Day date. And honestly, again, that is where my love life is at, and I'm good with that. I have my platonic bestie, and I have chat. That's it. That's the love life. And my husband, those are waifus, of course. But they're on they have their own level. Okay. No one can compete with them. That's okay. The real reason I have no real relationships. No, JK. You go on dates with yourself and have a good time. What's the Parks and Rec? Valentine's Day, yes, Parks. I love Parks and Rec so much. Literally one of my fave shows. I only watched it like one time, and it was years ago, so I don't necessarily remember it all that well, but I really loved it when I did watch it. And I watched it with my sister mainly, and my sibling jumped in a bit, but my sister and I definitely still reference it a bunch. I think she's seen it twice, though. Pretty sure she saw it twice, and she watched it with me the second time, but she'd already seen it once. Yeah, that was a good one though. I'd honestly rewatch it. I'd rewatch that one. And my siblings and I did do a Valentine's Day once. That's I think I posted a picture of him before too. That I have a little shy guy like from Mario, and that's who I like main in Mario Kart and everything. Like I have a plushie of a shy guy. That's from Valentine's Day. My sister gave that to me for Valentine's Day. And speaking, really quick plug before let me read this and then I'll do a quick plug before I wrap up. When The Office and Parks and Rec were on the flicks that you used to watch through one, then go the other back forth. Honestly, real. I actually have never seen all of The Office. I've seen like the important clips from it. Like I've seen those major clips, but I've never actually watched it all the way through. So I guess that's, that's on the bucket list. That's on the bucket list for sure. Now, quick plug before I wrap up. And I'm probably gonna raid someone too if anyone's live. Let me check now and see if anyone's live. Yes, we'll raid someone. Yeah, we'll raid Avery again. We raided her a couple days ago, or not even a couple days ago. We haven't streamed in a couple days. We raided her a couple streams ago. We're gonna raid her again. Yeah, she's playing Lethal Company, and everyone loves that game, so we'll definitely raid her. But yeah, quick, actually also perfect, because, quick plug. Yeah, Shy Guy on Mario Kart. Speaking of Mario Kart, I am going to be in a Mario Kart collab. I think I retweeted it. Because it was 6 p.m. PST, so it's 9 p.m. EST, on Saturday. And yeah, so I'll be in a collab. I'll definitely plug that more later in the week. You probably see it on my Twitter if you follow me there. And definitely do go follow me there, because that's where my updates are for the most part. Give me a follow on YouTube, Twitch, whichever your preferred platform is. Ain't Saturday Christmas? Christmas is on Monday, you silly goose. You absolute silly goose. No, I'm not streaming Christmas Eve or Christmas. We have Christmas doodles on Friday. I'll be doing silly little Christmas doodles. Come with suggestions. Sunday is the eve, yeah. Sunday is the eve, and then Monday is Christmas. I'll have a schedule for next week, but I'm not going to stream on, Sunday or on Monday, because I'll be doing stuff with family, probably. I'll be on Twitter, though. I'll still be on Twitter both days, so go over there, you know? But yeah, so drop me a follow on any of those platforms. My voice is getting tired, so this is probably gonna be it. Thank you for hanging out today. Lots of fun as always. Post food pics. If there's good, well, there will be good food. My mom's cooking. There'll be good food. I will. I'll try to remember to post some food pics. Thank you for hanging out, and I can't wait to be with you again. Bye.